Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. I had to hit the opera on you, no cause. So overreaction week 3. Jamaica started off last night by saying the Pittsburgh Steelers going to the Super Bowl after he jumped off the ship week 1. And then we got the Miami Dolphins going to the Super Bowl because they put up 70. So basically, that's the overreactions that started off. Look, the Dolphins put up 70. Congrats to them. The issue is still going to be out there. Can tuna fish stay healthy? Now, they ran all over the Broncos. The Broncos are basically most likely going to bench Russell Wilson, even though he hasn't played bad. But they're looking to blame somebody because they're not going to blame the overrated white coach in Peyton. And their defense has been atrocious with Van Joseph. So to me, it was more about quitting than it was more about the Miami Dolphins really doing anything. You know, to me, that's the overreaction. Their thing is going to be when they actually play against a team in a dogfight in competition, when we actually see when we actually get to see tuna fish get hit. Because if tuna fish gets hit one good time, you know, that could spell trouble for their team. Now they're gonna go against the they're basically gonna go against the a tough team in Buffalo this week, which I believe they could beat. They could beat them. Now the first game I'm gonna go over. The Philadelphia Eagles are for real. I told everybody that the Eagles are gonna be tough coming into this season. They have the best D-line, I believe, in the league, the best defense. I think everybody is trying to topple them and put the 49ers up there. I just don't trust the 49ers offense. I don't trust Purdy as much as I trust Jalen Hurts. To me, them and the 49ers are mirror images of one another. You have for the Niners, they have a better linebacking core. The Eagles have a better D line. That's the only edge I would give. Both secondaries are pretty good, if not great. You know, if you look at it from that perspective. Last night the Bucs messed up because they didn't run the ball well. They turned the ball over. Baker really didn't play that bad last night. Baker, I would say, I give him a C for last night because I don't really think he played that bad. I think the problem last night was they didn't run the ball effectively. Rachaad White, I kept telling people he tippy-toes too much. He doesn't know how to he wasn't doing well in blitz pickups, and he also was scared to run through the holes. You know, also it was a little bit of bad coaching on when you're on your own goal line, what we call the black zone. You know, hold on real quick, guys. I'm getting a phone call. Sorry about that. That's my sister calling me. Had to answer that. What's up, 225 girl? I'm rooting for Philly all the way. I think they are due for a Super Bowl win as long as the Cowboys don't make it up. I'm good. I mean, listen, I picked the Eagles before the year to actually repeat. So I'm not wrong. I've always been right about the Eagles because, see, the Eagles, the thing is this: people don't want to see the Eagles do well because people don't want to admit that Jalen Hurts is an NFL quarterback and that he's that guy. They don't want to admit that because they're still salty that he took Carson Wentz's job and he's proven that he's better than Carson Wentz ever was. Now, the thing that the Eagles have to work on is AJ Brown. Like I said, I believe AJ Brown's the best receiver in the league. I just think he pouts too much a little bit. To me, he pouts way too much. And he has to understand, if you want to win a Super Bowl, sometimes you're not going to get the ball. And Dean yesterday, shout out to Dean before he got hurt for the Bucs. Dean has really been a bright spot on our secondary. I used to kill Dean all last year, but this year he shut me up because he's actually out there playing defense. Now, the Eagles' defense is great. Their defense is good. Their corners, everybody plays their position. Everybody knows how to get on to everyone. Everybody knows how to hold people down. They communicate well. Bradbury, ever since he's left the Giants, Bradbury has continued to thrive. Darius Slay did his job on Mike Evans, made it tough for Mike Evans. Their secondary is good. I like the white boy. Blankenship. Blankenship has been a solid safety. So, and they're good offensively. Like I said, I told you, the Eagles are the best team in the NFC, and they still are proving it. The Bucs, Baker Mayfield, like I said, didn't play that bad. The problem is he didn't have a running game. Rashad White played soft. I believe that we should have went after Cam Akers. Hell, I believe we should get on the phone and talk to Jonathan Taylor. I believe we need to go after Taylor. We had a chance to get Kareem Hunt. We had a chance to get another running back, and we didn't. Now, we had the running back from Denver. He was doing well for us, but his problem has been staying healthy. I believe if we had him last night, we probably would have lost by 3. I think it would have been more of a competitive game if he wouldn't have got hurt and we had a running game. I think we would have been fine. Also, I blame the play calling. Godwin didn't get the ball like he should have. Godwin didn't get the ball really at all, which was pissing me off. He was open on some plays. Him and Tompkins weren't even getting any touches. So that's something we have to work on. Defensively, I don't believe we played that bad. I believe we played good. It started happening when we had injuries. We started messing up. And Devin White, he's the reason that Swift, DeAndre Swift, he was breaking up the A gap and the B gap all night because Devin White's doing what he does, is run around blockers. And that's why I told everybody Devin White is not in my top 5 or top 10 linebackers. He's not. He runs around way too many blockers. Now, last night he was hurt, C-Pen, that's why the nigga dropped 2 touchdowns, all that crying for targets. Yeah, that's why he dropped 2 touchdowns, because he's crying. But he got to understand, do you want to win a Super Bowl or do you want to get stats? If you want to get stats, you're not going to win a Super Bowl. Because sometimes you might not get the ball. Like Jalen Hurts gave the ball to Zacchaeus, who got it, I think our nickel backer, he was kind of late. He tried to jump and slap the ball, but it was over his head. He misjudged it. But outside of that, the Bucs defense actually played a good game. I believe our defense is the best defense in our division, and I believe we could win our division. I believe we could beat the Saints or split with the Saints. I believe we can sweep the Falcons, and I believe we can sweep the Panthers. But we've got to get production out of our running game. Baker can't be attempting 30 to 40 pass attempts. That's not how you're going to win the game. That's not how you're going to win. That's not how you're going to be able to be a tough, formidable opponent. That's the only issue I have with us, that I believe we need to work on. And if we do that, man, I think we'll be okay. But tip your hats off to the Eagles. I told everybody the Eagles is better. They're better than like I told everybody, I believe they're better than the 49ers. I think the 49ers are the second best team in the NFC, and then I would most likely go with the Detroit Lions. I think the Detroit Lions are the third best team in that division. Now, the Rams and the Bengals, the Rams, like I told everybody, the Los Angeles Rams are going to be formidable. They're not going to get ran over. They're not going to lay down for anybody. They're going to go out there. They're going to bust their ass. They're going to play hard. Their secondary looks better without Jalen Ramsey. Their only issue was Sean McVay. Sean McVay got too cute. The first time he should have just ran the ball instead of doing all this trickery shit. He didn't run the ball enough to me. To me, Matt Stafford was getting killed because he was putting Matt Stafford in bad positions. Matt Stafford's another guy who needs the run game. If you remember the year they won the Super Bowl, they ran the ball effectively. The Rams, like I said, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs this year, but I believe they're going to be tough. I believe they could get about 5 or 6 wins or 7 at most. And then if they get them a quarterback next year in the foreseeable future, I think they'll be a team to be reckoned with. I think they'll be a tough team to go against. Now, the Cincinnati Bengals, like I said, I picked the Cincinnati Bengals not to make the playoffs. They always start slow. They might make a turnaround. Joe Burrow looks terrible. Joe Burrow looked terrible yesterday. Jamar Chase came up big because they moved him to the slot because Jamar Chase was getting his ass handed to him at the X and the Z receiver. So he was getting his ass handed to him. He couldn't handle that outside, so he tried to move inside. The Bengals ran the ball yesterday, but they didn't run it enough. When they started running the ball, that's when they started taking control of the game. They need to get in I formation, and they need to run Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon should be having between 15 to 20 carries a game, if not 25 at most. Burrow needs to throw the ball between 30 or 35 times a game. That's it. He don't need to go 40. He don't need to go 50. He needs to go between 30, 35 a game. I would have Mixon run the ball because if you run the ball, the receivers you got Taj Boyd, you got T. Higgins, you got Jamar Chase, you got a tight end. Bruh, run the ball, you will open up the offense. This is what I don't understand. It's like why they don't want to open up the offense, why people keep doing this same bullshit play calling. It gets on your nerves. It's like, dog, can we do better than that? But it seems like, Zach Taylor wants to continue trying to prove to people that, I can run a great offense. I can throw it all day. I'll be all right. And that's not the case. You're not going to be all right. You need to run the ball. Joe Mixon is being wasted back there. You're wasting his years by not using him. I know you guys don't value the running back position, but dog, y'all need to value the running back position. Okay? And this is getting ridiculous. People are getting real sick and tired of this bull crap. With them not using the running game and all of that, it's getting ridiculous. It's like, what else? It's like, what else do you need to do? Like, what else you need to prove that the running game, what more do you have to prove that the running game actually works? The running game does its job. If you run the ball, the offense will be good. Run the ball to run the ball because anything can happen. You could break. You just saw the Bucs when we couldn't run the ball. You saw how trash we were, when we couldn't run the ball at all. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Still the King? Blessings. Now, those were the 2 games yesterday. The Rams, like I told you guys, they're going to be better than what you expect. I still don't think the Bengals are going to make the playoffs. They got a lot of stuff they got to change. Their defense, was only good because they were going against a poor offense, in my opinion. But like I said, man, we'll see. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, hey, man, I'll admit I'm wrong. But I just don't see them making it. And it's nothing against them. I just really don't see them making it. Now, the Steelers in the Las Vegas Raiders game. Las Vegas started off good early, strong. They were running the ball here and there. They were getting the ball to Davante Adams. The Steelers defense, really has been saving these guys the past 2 weeks. Offensively, they're still having trouble running the ball. And that is Steelers football, is to run the ball. I don't really see the Steelers. I had the Steelers making the playoffs. I don't know if they make the playoffs unless they get another offensive coordinator. Matt Canada has really been holding them back. You know what I'm saying? He's been holding them back. He's been holding them back and everything. He hasn't really established an identity to their offense. Pittsburgh got some receivers. Kenny Pickett, I believe, threw a ball deep. I think it was Pickens or somebody caught it, got in for a touchdown. Then the rest of the game was a drag. The Raiders were throwing picks, making mistakes. Davante Adams, he's about done over there. He's about done. He's sick and tired of it. Sick and tired of it. Let's see. He's about tired of it and everything. So in the game, the total yards that the Raiders had 362 yards. They're passing they had 362 total yards compared to Pittsburgh's 333 passing yards. The Raiders had 293, Steelers had 228. Rushing yards, this is what hurt the Raiders. They didn't get a lot of rushes. They only had 69 rushing yards. And if you look at it, Josh Jacobs had 17 carries. You got to get Jacobs the ball more. You got to give him at least 20. You got to at least give it to him 20, 25 times. Jimmy G turned the ball over 3 times. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? They had 3 picks thrown, and that's the reason they lost the game. Time of possession was about even. The Steelers were at 30 minutes. Raiders are at 29 minutes. So it was only a minute difference between them. Third downs, 4 of 13. That's terrible. Hold on real quick. Gotta do this. Hold on. Who else played? Okay. Also, hold on. God dang it. Let's see. Hold on. All right. All right, so and then 413 on third downs is not going to help you. And then when you're not running the ball like that or giving the ball to your running back, then that's going to hurt you even more. That's going to hurt you and stuff if you don't get that going. So let's see this. So 413 you had, that's 31%. Now the Steelers were 40% on third downs. That's not good either. So basically, if the Raiders went and threw 3 picks, they would have been in the game. They could have won this game. They only lost 23-18, but they got those 18 near the end of the game. Near the end of the game. The Raiders scored 11 points in the fourth quarter. Pittsburgh ain't scored 0. They scored 0 points. And then the Raiders went 2 quarters, the second and third quarter, without scoring. You can't go long stretches of the game without putting up 3 points or getting anything. And if you're not, you can't let the Steelers get 6 points on you in the second quarter and then 10 points on you in the third. You gotta pull yourself together. But the Steelers didn't play good either. They were terrible. They couldn't even run the ball yesterday. Najee Harris had 19 carries, 65 yards. That was cool. Warren had 8 carries, 29 yards. That's a good mix. They ran at least 20 sometimes. That's cool. They did their thing, but they were running it. But a lot of times they were getting stopped on third downs. Pickett, of course, hit them in the end zone. Hit them in the end zone and everything, which was dope. He got Fryer Muff, he got Calvin Austin. But I'm not impressed with the Steelers. I still think the Steelers finished third in the AFC. I still have the Browns and the Ravens over them. And they didn't really prove prove me any different. So nobody's being a Steelers hater, because that's what Jamaica think I am, as a Steelers hater. No, your team isn't that good, and your offensive coordinator is going to be the reason that you guys really don't make it. He's going to be the reason. He's not going to call the right plays. Watch. Matt Canada, they've been begging to fire him the past, since last year. They've been ready to get rid of him. And it's not because and it's the reason is because the offense is so sporadic. You guys got lucky yesterday because y'all went against the Raiders team with a dumb coach. The Steelers out-coached them, and they did. Cino came in here, and shout out to Carcino for life, but he said it. He said it like the Steelers out-coached them. I'm like, yeah, you're right, they did. Because the Raiders should have won this game. If you take away those 3 interceptions they thrown, give the ball a little more to Jacobs and manage the game better by Jimmy G, they win that game. That's just simple facts. That's simple facts. Because I really was pissed off at that. And now let's see. Kenny Pickett. Like I said, I like Kenny Pickett. I think Kenny Pickett will be all right. What's up, Mr. CM23? I think Kenny Pickett will be all right. They just need better play calling. you know, and they need to do what they did against the Raiders, and I think they'll be okay. You know, I think they'll be okay. But it's still some things to work on. Now, the game in the afternoon that everybody don't want to talk about is the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody was shocked that the Arizona Cardinals beat the Cowboys. I wasn't shocked because they lost only by 4 points against the Commanders. Basically, they gave up they gave up some points down the stretch against the against the Commanders. They lost 20-16. They were beating the Giants by like 3 or 4 touchdowns. They gave up the lead, and then they played the Cowboys, and they beat the Cowboys because they put it all together. Arizona, I told you guys in the preseason, Arizona is going to be a dangerous team. They're going to be a dangerous team, and I told everybody Dallas isn't that good. That's why I had Dallas third, but then I found out the Giants ain't that good. So to me, the Giants, Cowboys, and the Redskins are all fighting for that fighting to get into the wild card. The Eagles are head above heels than all of them. Dallas fans can get mad at me. They can curse me out. Hey, go ahead. But I'm being real. You guys don't have receivers. Your receivers lack separation. Your running game, you guys are missing Zeke. Y'all missing that guy on the first and second down who can get the ball and at least bully ball for the first parts of the game. You guys are really missing that. Y'all are missing that a lot. Now, what the Cardinals did and everything was they did what you're supposed to do against a great pass rushing defense. They ran the ball. They had 222 yards rushing. Cowboys had 185. Passing yards, 231. 178 for the Cardinals. Total yards, 416 by Dallas to their 400. Third downs, Dallas was 9 of 16. They were 9 of 16. That's 56%. So they were good on third downs. The reason they lost is because of those turnovers. And the receivers didn't get any separation. The Cardinals were 50% on third downs. And this is also what killed the Cowboys. The Cowboys had 13 penalties for 107 yards. If you cut that down to 5 penalties or 4 penalties, the Cowboys win this game. So it was lack of discipline because time of possession, the Cowboys won it. And then Dak only threw 1 pick, so everybody trying to blame Dak. It wasn't Dak's fault. Problem is your receivers aren't as good as you think they are. Your running game came to play. Third downs, you guys were great. You guys lost because defensively, you guys got ran on. Y'all couldn't stop the run. And the pass without Trayvon Diggs, that's going to be a big hole in your secondary. But could the Cowboys bounce back? Absolutely, they could bounce back. You just got to cut them penalties down. If you cut the penalties down, y'all win this game. Cowboys really didn't play as bad as everybody thought they did. They really didn't. The Cardinals they just came out and played their game. They ran the ball. Because they've been watching Micah Parsons struggles against good running offenses. He can't pin his ears back and go upfield all day. To me, I want to see them move Micah around. Micah needs to be at the Mike linebacker. He needs to do other things besides play on the line. Yeah, Dallas. If Dallas had a D-Hop, they would have won that game yesterday. Dak had nobody to throw the ball to in the red zone. And then in the red zone, you don't have a power back. You got a lot of scat backs, which is, there's nothing wrong. Pollard's been doing okay. The other guy, Vaughn, has been okay. You need a hard-nosed dude, man, who get it out the mud at running back. I still think they should have brought back Zeke. Zeke should have came back. You know, because what Zeke is doing for the Patriots, he's that dog on first and second downs getting, you know, getting that first down. Right? Now, do I think that now if you look at it, they could bounce back. You know, they could bounce back. They could come back, make some moves and do what they have to do. But Dak wasn't your problem yet. He wasn't your problem Sunday. I just think people don't like Dak Prescott. You know, it's just starting to show that nobody likes Dak. And I understand, dog. He's not the elite top 5 guy, I agree, but I'm just saying you guys don't really have any receivers. And then the play calling for in the red zone, y'all don't have a red zone target. If Dallas had them a red zone target or a red zone running back, they could get it done. But you got to pump your brakes on thinking you could go to the Super Bowl. Got a lot of work to do. Now, the Patriots and the Jets, I'm not going to get into the numbers of that game. I'm not even going to talk about that game. The only reason the Jets lost is because they ain't got a quarterback. And they didn't run the ball a lot. They didn't give Breece Hall that many touches or Dalvin Cook in them. They were too busy trying to have Zach Wilson win the game. And that's not going to happen. Defensively, they did some great things. They gave up that long touchdown run by the tight end. The only reason they did that was they were tired. The Jets defense was tired, but they didn't really give up that many points. So the only reason they lost was because they didn't have a defense, you know, at all. So, I mean, a quarterback, excuse me. They didn't have a quarterback. If I'm the Jets, I get on the phone to Tennessee, ask about Malik Willis, or I would call the Ravens, ask about TJ Huntley. I would call the Dolphins, see if I can get Mike White back. I would call anybody to get a backup, a reliable backup, who could manage this team until next year. Because this team still could make the playoffs. The East isn't that good. Defensively, I believe they can give Miami problems. They're just going to lose to Miami because they don't have no offense. You know, that's just simple fact. Yeah, I mean, I believe it. Mac Jones is a dirty player. He's always been a dirty player. He should have been out the league, but he's white, so they're going to give him a slap on the wrist. Watch. Now, the other game was the Packers and the Saints. The Saints lost that game because when Carr got hurt, they were like, you know, they were upset. I mean, the team just gave up. They don't believe in Jameis. Jameis played an okay game, 10-16. Olave and them dropped the ball for touchdowns. Olave had a chance to get a touchdown, and he dropped it. I saw that by Jameis throwing it to him. Also, the Saints didn't run the ball down the stretch enough. They didn't run it. You know, third down, they were 4-14. You know, Packers weren't that good. The Packers were losing because of all these penalties. 95 yards rushing, terrible. Jordan Love practically saved them yesterday. If it wasn't for Jordan Love, like, you know, they would have lost. You know, straight up. Because the Saints, they were 29% on third downs. And the Packers were 44%, which both were terrible on third downs. Packers threw a pick, time of possession. They had 32 minutes to the Saints 27. Saints didn't turn the ball over. The Saints just couldn't get in the end zone. The Packers scored 18 points in the fourth quarter. The Saints were winning 17-0 all the way to the fourth quarter. When Jameis got in there, they just couldn't score. They couldn't put the ball in the end zone, and that's what messed them up. And I believe they went for it on fourth down, and they got it. So you know, it was terrible yesterday for the Saints. But do I think they could bounce back? Yeah, I think they could bounce back. I think they could bounce back. I think they play us this week. I still think we could beat them. But their problem is going to be, is Derek Carr going to be healthy? If he's not, then those guys are going to have to step up with Jameis Winston there. But overreaction, do I think after the Dolphins drop 70, do I think they're going to the Super Bowl? No. I think when it gets late in the months in December and January, I think all that speed shit going to be out the window. Teams are going to get physical with them. I don't believe they could beat the Chiefs. I don't believe they could. I still think they're going to have trouble against the Bills, and they're going to have trouble against the Jets and the Patriots still. I think they'll struggle against the Browns. I think the Browns could beat them. I think the Texans could give them trouble with their defense, and the Colts. I also think not only the Chiefs out the West, that's it. I think those teams in the AFC could beat them. Like personally. Yeah, the offense is atrocious because Frank Reich was a bad pick. I told everybody. Frank Reich is terrible. The only reason they hired him because he's white. You know? So I'll drop the link for whoever wants to get in here. There's the link. You could hop up here. We could talk about it. You want to give me your overreactions? I would love to hear it. I would love to hear everybody's overreaction. Shoot, I won in all 4 of my fantasy leagues, which is dope. That was dope. So, you know. So, I'm glad I won in all my leagues, but losing Mike Williams for the season is going to hurt the Chargers. That's a real big blow to the Chargers. Real big blow. Xavier Howard called out Sean Payton for keeping Russell in the game while they were getting blown out. And word around the campfire is they're going to bench Russell Wilson, which is stupid, but I want them to bench Russell Wilson so Sean Payton get exposed. and trade them away. Because I don't think Sean Payton's all that. Personally. But we'll see. Because if I was a team who was in need of a quarterback like the Jets, but yeah, they can't do nothing because of that contract. You know what I'm saying? What's up,
So,
MVP?
what's up, man?
Chilling.
Man, just chilling, bro. I was gonna make it quick, man. It's nice to be on this video. This is my first time doing this. You can do this stuff, like, cause I'm getting into this like YouTube game. And it's like,
Well, yeah, I mean, you could do the StreamYard. There's other services out there you can use where you can have a panel like this, you know.
you have to get like 1,000 views though, huh?
No, you could do it with no 1,000. Like you can do it with just 2-3 views. You know,
How
you
you
could
do
just do
that?
it.
That's what I'm trying to do. Like,
Well, what you got to do is go to StreamYard and you got to
mhm,
go. It's a different plan. It's a different
mhm,
plan for what to pick. Once you pick that plan, you connect it to your YouTube. You pick the YouTube page and then it'll connect automatically. And I think you got to wait like 24 hours so it can get
yeah, for
everything
sure.
gathered. And then you go from there. You just start clicking live and doing what you got to do.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna look into that, OG. I'm gonna look into that, man.
Yeah. So what's
For
your
real.
overreaction for the week 3, man?
Bro, the craziest game was I'm not gonna even get into the Ravens. John Harbaugh. Can you cuss?
You can't say the F bomb, but you can say
Okay,
other
well,
cuss words.
John Harbaugh is the most overrated coach, and he's so trash.
Yeah, talk
So
about it.
trash.
I've been saying
So
it for years.
I know. I've been looking at your videos you've been saying for years.
Yeah.
HD has been saying this for years, guys. He wasn't playing. This
Mm-mm.
dude is overrated. The reason why we won the Super Bowl was Joe Flacco had that one hit wonder,
Yep.
and Ray Lewis and Ed Reed in that
Yep.
defense
Yep.
won us the Super Bowl. In
Yep.
which I think, to be honest, we kind of robbed the Niners.
Mm.
I'm just saying. But hey,
Mm-hmm.
but that last play was suspect. I'm just saying. I'm a Ravens fan, but I'm
Well, it
just
should have
saying.
been.
But
Well, the league robbed y'all because y'all was blowing their ass out and they just cut the lights off because
yeah,
they
we
shouldn't have been
that
on the same
yeah
field
that
with
part
y'all.
too. We did. They did cut the
Yeah,
lot there. It started coming
because
back out of nowhere.
they had no reason to be in the game with y'all. Y'all were way too
Oh
talented.
nah, oh nah. And another thing, Flacco should have got the Super Bowl MVP. It should have been Jacoby Jones, but
Right.
but rest my case. But week 3, it was good, bro. I think Miami, you know, they blew the crap out of Denver, bro. So
Mm-hmm.
and you know, Sean Payton, your team don't like you, so it's
Right.
like they were saying like, what the heck? Let's just play. They basically just said F you. We just do whatever we want.
Mm-hmm.
And and Cleveland is looking scary, man. I'm scared. Cleveland's
Mm-hmm.
looking scary. And people talking about Deshaun Watson. He back.
Yeah,
He's
man. I
back,
mean,
bro. I think he's
yeah,
back, man. It's
yeah,
scary,
man.
but he's back.
That's what I was saying to people, man. You can't sleep on Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson needed to get his legs back under him. He's been gone for like 2 years.
Yeah.
So, he got himself together. His receivers, to me, I'm still worried about them because they drop the ball a lot and they don't really create a lot of separation.
Yeah, he doesn't have. He has solid receivers. Him and
Mm-hmm.
Lamar. Zay Flowers is a monster, but I don't know about Bateman and Odell, so I don't know. But I think Bateman and Odell is better than the Cleveland receivers.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're better than Cleveland receivers. But I just think he's like He's looking good, but I think he's one receiver away. If they get Mike Evans, well, you could just say Cleveland win the Super Bowl. I'm just saying, that's it. Yeah, bro, what you think about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man? I told you about Baker Mayfield. He ain't it.
Well, I've been knowing that, but I mean, Baker really wasn't the problem. The problem was we didn't have a running game, and I knew if the Eagles took our running game away, I knew we would have a long night. Defensively, I believe we'll be fine, but I believe
your defense is straight.
We need to go get another running back. That's why I wanted to get Cam Akers or Kareem Hunt or Zeke. Or Jonathan
Kareem would have been perfect for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wanted Zeke. He would have been perfect. I kept saying Zeke would have been perfect because last night we would have probably lost by 3, or it would have been even better game if we had Zeke. Because what Zeke would have done was he'd have kept their pass rushers from getting on us and stuff. But the Eagles are tough. Their 2D tackles are big guys, but they're the athletic big guys.
Defensive line might be number one.
I think they got the best D line in the league. I think they got the best defense in the league. I got them 1, and then I got the Niners 2 on defense.
And the crazy thing about it, Fletcher Cox don't even have to play that much.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's the crazy thing about it. That's how straight their defensive line is.
Yeah, and Graham don't have to play like that. Nope,
they don't.
But I'm not sold on Baker. None of us, like the real Tampa fans, like. You got your white people who gonna be like Baker. This.
Oh no, I know the real Tampa Bay fans. They cool. The Ravens and Tampa Bay fans are like cousins.
Yeah, exactly. So like we know like the defense and running game is what's carrying us. We know if Baker throws between 20 to 25 attempts a game, we'll win. We know that. But Mike Evans let us down last night. He missed that touchdown in the end zone. And then he dropped 3 first downs that would have put pressure on him because defensively, we were putting Jalen Hurts on his back. We was on
that was.
We just, and before our corner Dean got hurt, Dean was locking AJ Brown down because Dean has locked Justin Jefferson down. He locked Claypool down last week. And he shut AJ Brown down until he got hurt. So we got the corners, we got the D. We just need to get our running game back on track. Plus, remember, we have the running back who came from the Broncos, the light-skinned dude with the long hair. He was balling for us. He got hurt. So we had I know you're talking about because Rashad White was splitting carries. He was splitting carries with dude, and he was about to get put to the back burner because, see, Rashad White, he tiptoed too much. He don't hit the hole like he's supposed to hit it. So we had him, and we had a practice squad dude. So, yeah, we lost, but I never said the Bucs were going to be all that. I thought we
I know you say that.
I thought we would be 3rd in the division. Like,
well, y'all still can win the division because
no, I think we're going to win it now after watching them the first.
The NFC South, I'm looking like Tampa Bay. Y'all still might have it.
I think we can win.
Y'all just need a running game.
That's all we need.
That's easy because y'all got the offensive line for it.
Yeah, exactly. So we get the run game.
Saints ain't. I don't think they're doing nothing.
No, the Saints are underachieving.
And the Panthers, they were building. Panthers are building right now.
Right. Exactly.
And
the Falcons, they got Ritter.
Oh gosh.
He's terrible.
Falcon fans. I just it's like I just creep like they didn't really want Lamar. I said, what?
That's what
that's what I didn't get.
Right.
I'm like Lamar Jackson with the Falcons,
bro. Kyle Pitts would have been eating, dog. Kyle Pitts would be having a Pro Bowl year if he had Lamar.
Oh yeah, but I'm just like I'm talking about television. I'm talking about business wise. Like you didn't want Lamar?
No, man. They wanted sorry ass Ritter.
No Ritter, but they said Ritter was better than Lamar, so I'm just gonna leave it there. That's what the Falcons fan was saying. Like I was testing them, like y'all don't want Lamar, but they said Ritter is better than Lamar. Lamar can't throw.
Yeah, I know what them sorry ass bastards said. I don't listen to guys who get to the Super Bowl and choke. You know, when the Bucks and Ravens get there, we win.
We
You know what
win
I'm
for
saying? We
sure.
don't lose.
We
We
don't
don't lose
lose.
like the bum ass Falcons. Can't stand Falcon
28-3.
fans, dog.
God.
Yeah, I can't stand Falcon fans. You know, the Saints, they get there, they win. You know, but the Panthers and Falcon fans, man, they can't win. So hey, that's on them.
Yeah, but Ritter, watch. Falcon fans next year don't be trying to call for Jador Sanders.
Right. I know they are.
Because I don't think Ritter is it. I really don't. You know, he can say ever, but Ritter ain't it, bro. I don't think Ritter is it at all, bro.
Hey, Sandhog. Yeah, I mean, listen, you guys are gonna be straight because you got CJ Stroud is the best quarterback right now in the league.
Oh, CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud balling.
He balling. I said in the draft, I said CJ Stroud had better potential than Bryce. I thought he was gonna be the first overall.
Yeah, you did. You did say my brother Pico, he said the same thing.
Yeah, I thought CJ Stroud was the better player. But and it's looking like because he gave us hell with the Ravens.
Yeah, man. I know
he gave us hell.
Yeah,
we won, but it's like he raw. Like he raw. Like
yeah,
he gonna be something special.
He only gonna be better. He's only gonna get better and stuff. They just got to add some more weapons around him, man. They'll be
they need to add some more weapons.
But if I'm them, shoot, I'm not worried because the Jaguars are starting off bullshitting. The Titans, I told all the Titan fans, all y'all bitch ass Titan fans came to my page talking shit. I told you your team ain't shit. You guys
they stay talking shit. Like,
you guys have got to get rid of you guys have got to get rid of Ryan Tannehill. He's not gonna take you nowhere. And you
Ryan
guys
Tannehill
keep telling me he is. Y'all got Malik Willis back there. Y'all just need to turn the future over to him in the now.
Man, Malik, man. Yeah, this Malik Willis, or if you wanted to trade Malik Willis to the Jets or something. Right. Do something with that because our draft a quarterback because it looked like what's his name, Levis. I don't think he's it.
No, Levis was terrible at Kentucky because he had a team in Kentucky. Yeah, but everybody kept talking about he had a 70%. I'm like, yeah, because they barely were playing anybody. When he actually played against some good teams, he struggled. He struggled in the clutch.
He did. He did. I think when a guy eat mayonnaise in his coffee, that's a problem. So
I just don't understand it, man. It's that they gotta hype up. You know, listen, like he wasn't like Kenny Pickett. I saw Kenny Pickett at Pittsburgh, and we're in the ACC. Pickett nice because I remember Pickett. Yeah, Pickett nice. I remember him.
Yeah, Pickett, he nice. Pickett cool.
Yeah, he just got a
bad offensive coordinator just trash.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator terrible.
I don't know why Mike Tomlin not getting rid of him. He's just like Greg Roman.
Well, Tomlin, yeah. Oh, yeah, he just like Greg Roman. Tomlin, the thing with Tomlin is he don't have power over that. That's the management. The management got the power over who to hire, who not to hire.
That's crazy.
He can't really hire nobody.
Because, like, man, I just wish Mike Tomlin was Baltimore. Like, because he'll be, I think if Mike Tomlin was Baltimore, I think we would have won Super Bowl by now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, John Harbaugh's trash. Jim Harbaugh's better than John Harbaugh.
I don't like neither one of them.
I don't like none of them, but I prefer Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah, I would say Jim is slightly better. But Jim's
lost us the game.
I mean, I got John. The reason I picked John is because John can hold the team down a little better than Jim, and none of the players really hate John. It's mainly Jim. A lot of the guys hate Jim because Jim will wear on you after a while. Yeah, Jim Harbaugh is tough to deal with. Jim is a hothead. You know, he's a hothead and stuff. You know, that's why, John is more of the cooling. John will get there too, but he not to the point like Jim is. Jim can't control his emotions at times. He let that shit go too much.
But one thing about John Wall Harbaugh, I hate, he always put it on like he don't put it on himself that we lost. He always said we had to do better and all that. Bruh, you lost us the game.
Right.
Your clock management sucked.
Yes.
And we should have won that game when we had that safety.
But what I was upset about was y'all shouldn't have went for it on 4th down. Y'all should have punted. Your defense, y'all could have put them in bad field position, and y'all could have got a 3 and out, and then y'all would have had better field position to get the win. Y'all could have got a field goal in. He just went for it on 4th down, and you gave them a short field. Minshew ate that shit up.
Yeah. And then another thing, like, you remember, like, it was 4th quarter. It was overtime, but it was like in the middle of a minute.
Right.
He punted the ball, and it was 62 yards of field goal. I would have had Justin Tucker to come back and hit it and see if he could hit it again.
Mm-hmm.
He could have did it again, but John Harbaugh.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Y'all paid Tucker all this money. It's like, come on. What, are you just gonna leave him on the shelf?
Yeah,
like, I don't understand that.
We're supposed to have the best kicker. Why you didn't have him do it again? He's capable of doing it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Tucker could have hit that. I mean, or what you could have done was when they ran that play, you should have had another drag route go over top of the safety that came and broke up the play, because Zay Flowers was within 5 yards. They're not going to call that at a certain point of the game.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So you should have ran a double drag route. You could have hit, the guy could have pulled that safety to him. Zay could have caught it and got a 1st down, because you have to be able to scheme. See, the scheme was already BS before it even started.
Man.
So that's what they should have done. So
far, Tuna has won accomplishment of his career so far.
I mean, look, man, when Tuna's healthy, Tuna Fish can play. But Tuna Fish knock has been, can he stay healthy the whole season? Not only that, when they go against this solid defense, you saw when they played the Niners last year. The Niners whipped their ass because they're physical. If you get physical with Tyreek Hill,
that's what I'm saying.
With their guys, I don't care how fast you are. If you don't put hands on them, of course, they're going to look like the most unstoppable team in America. Mm-hmm. But if you whoop their ass within 5 yards, I'm telling you, all that run up the field, all that coach on the sideline having fun, that shit gonna be dead.
Yeah, doing the rollerblade dance, doing the dance, doing the temptation dance.
That's what I'm saying. They front runners, man. Miami Dolphins front runners. I didn't seen this before.
I think they're a great team, but they're soft.
Yeah,
they're very soft. And if you be physical with them, they're not going to be good. You know what I mean? They're not tough knit. That's how the Pistons was with the Bulls. They were so physical with them. It's like, you know, like they had to toughen up. But
yeah, in the AFC, they're not my best team. I don't have them as the best team. I still think the Chiefs are better than them. I still think the Browns are better than them. Hell, I don't even know if they're better than the Bills. I got to see what they do with the Bills this year, because the Bills could do something to them. Then I think they'll struggle against the Colts and the Texans. Their defense and the Ravens. I think the Ravens could get them.
I know. I actually think we beat. I think we're physical than them. I think we're so physical than them and tough knit. I think we tough knit, man.
Yeah, but those are the only teams I see in the AFC that could get them problems. In the NFC, I think everybody in the NFC could get them problems because everybody defense damn near is physical. I think the Lions could give them problems. I think the Eagles and Niners will give them problems.
Oh yeah, the Eagles and the Buccaneers could give them problems.
Yeah,
if Baker Mayfield just play a solid game, the Buccaneers could give them problems.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't really think that they're like the best team in the AFC. I would give them like maybe the 5th best team because I don't trust them.
But the Bucks don't have. Yeah, but the Bucks don't have the offensive firepower to get.
Yeah, they don't have the offensive firepower.
They don't.
But see, that's why we need. That's why we should have got Cam Akers, and we should have got or should have got Taylor.
Yeah, why y'all get Cam Akers for a 6th-round pick? Right, Vikings got for a 4th-round pick.
Bro, I'll trade for Jonathan Taylor.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. The Ravens. I don't know why the Ravens not doing that.
Man,
if we try to win Super Bowl, we can get John Taylor.
I
think we, man.
No, y'all got the same general management we do. Cheap.
Right.
EDC, man, right. He trash.
Yeah,
bro.
Cheap. Nigga.
God, he trash.
Yeah, cheap. Him and
but the Raven fans stick up for him. It's like, bro,
I don't know why.
Trash.
I don't know why.
EDC, John Harbaugh is trash, bro.
Because like, man, they delusional, man. Shit.
Yeah.
It's like they got rid of Marcus Peters. Why would you get rid of Marcus Peters like our toughness? And it's like, bro,
man, Marcus Peters do be getting burned though.
He got burnt in the game.
He got burned in the Raiders.
I know. That's what I said. He be getting burned.
But he get picks though.
Yeah, but
when it counts the most, he will get the pick. I'm just saying
he will, but he get burnt too much. I think y'all secondary. I think y'all secondary better without him.
You think so, HD?
Yeah,
I do.
They way better.
I think so.
Him.
They more athletic, man. They younger and they're more athletic, man. Peters up there, man.
Yeah,
he like 30, 31, 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, shoot. I think he behind as far as the oldest DB in the league. He behind.
Who's the oldest DB in the league?
Patrick Peterson.
Peterson for the Steelers.
Wait, what about Slay? Is Slay older than them?
No, Slay not older.
Nah,
Slay young. Slay is late 20s, I think.
Yeah.
Darius Slay.
Slay
sure?
Yeah, Slay like 27, I think. Like 20,
oh no,
27,
Slay
28.
was there in Detroit with Megatron.
Man, look up Slay. I think Slay like 28.
28 or 29. He around that age. I don't think he's in his early 30s yet.
He ain't in the 30s yet.
I could check now.
I thought he was on that team with Megatron.
No, he was there at the end of Megatron when Megatron retired that year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he I think like 28.
Oh no, shit, MDT right. Slate.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. He was there with Detroit when Detroit
because he was with Detroit in 2013. Yeah, so yeah.
My point exactly. Yeah, when they were trying. They went to the playoffs. That's the first time they went to the playoffs.
Yeah, because he went to the playoffs with Caldwell, and then he was gonna beat the piss out on Patricia the following year because Patricia called him homo or something, man.
Oh man,
beat Patricia ass.
Dang man,
should have let him beat his ass.
Patricia about to beat man.
Man, don't nobody like Patricia, man. He don't know how to talk.
Patricia was trash. Patricia was trash. No disrespect.
It was trash,
man.
No, full disrespect.
Nah, see what you call. Nah, see freaking what's that white girl name? Taylor Swift going with what you call it?
Shout out to Travis Kelce. Hey.
Yeah, she all in this.
Travis Kelce S. You know, he try to holler MDT Sports to play right here.
Man, he
got
a flat booty white girl. As far as status, he upgraded, but far as body wise, he downgraded. He went from a sister to a flat booty ass white girl.
Boy,
you already know.
I think she just looked better than Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift cool. Taylor Swift pretty.
She looked way better than Taylor Swift.
Yeah, she looked way better.
His was fine.
But see, her problem is she ran her mouth too goddamn much.
Hey, I can deal with the mouth talk. I can deal with the mouth talk, HD. I can deal with it.
I can deal with this shit.
I can deal with it. I said, let's talk about this. I said,
listen.
Let's talk about this, baby. Let's have a conversation.
Listen, if she giving BJs and head in the pillows, nigga, you already know what time it is. but if she ain't doing that correctly,
Yo,
man, she ain't on the team,
That
dog.
boy
She got to be fired. I don't care how she look. Boy, you better have all that in order.
boy, I be seeing her on Instagram, boy.
Come in my haven.
Right. That part.
Q know how Florida boys are. We won't play that shit at all.
That part.
That's the first thing on the menu. Oh, you get BJ's? All right.
Yeah. Let's take it, man. Let's take it there. I feel you, yeah.
Yeah.
You can talk all you want. Let's talk about this, baby. Like that. I know Travis Kelce was hurt when she left him. I would have been hurt too.
Like, I mean, I don't know, man. Travis Kelce, man.
Travis, he got plenty of money. He don't.
Right. He don't care.
Oh, true. Well, he was Taylor Swift, so it's like, man. Hey, that's all to him. Like, I ain't mad at him. Shoot.
I don't think nobody mad at him.
Taylor
Swift just
but
always
if
is
you're
overrated.
Travis Kelce is, I'm here.
She is.
It's your boy,
she's just a
sports.
Average white girl with a flat ass.
Right.
I mean.
Oh yeah, she very flat. No disrespect.
Hey, who you think flatter, Q? Her Major's girlfriend that tried to get him hemmed up.
Oh Lord. Oh,
they both flat.
Yeah.
So what's your overreaction for week 3, Q?
My overreaction is the freaking, I don't know, that Cowboys game, man.
Oh snap!
That game, no. I take that back because they ain't got no offensive. Man, Jags, man, Jags got all the freaking pieces, man. That's my overreaction. Like, what the hell is going on? With the Jags, that's my overreaction.
You think Doug Peterson is over his head way too in?
I don't think he over it. I don't think he over his head, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. It's like, you got the talent, you got the pieces. Like, what's the hold up? Like, I know the offensive. I don't know, man. I know.
You know what?
T-Law, sometimes he be so inconsistent, though, man. It's like he can throw you in of a game and out of a game. It's like, I don't know if I want to blame more on Peterson, the coach, or blame more on T-Law with his inconsistency. I don't know.
But you know, I think Jacksonville, they wake up during like the middle of the season.
Yeah, they always do that.
Yeah, they do.
They always been that. Jacksonville always been that. That's just always been that way. They always wake up in the middle of the season, and then they just go off. Like during the first weeks. It's gonna be tricky.
Well, I mean, they can't do that shit this year. If they not careful, the Colts and Texans gonna whoop their ass.
Yeah.
The Texans already done kicked their ass. But if they not careful, the Texans could put it together and make a run for the wild card.
Yeah.
And then
Texas got a team. Their defense is nice.
Yeah, the Colts beat the Ravens yesterday. So
imagine the Colts had Anthony Richardson. I think it would have been a little worse.
That's what I'm saying. So if you got the Jags, the Jags gonna mess around and be 3rd or 4th in that division and out the playoffs.
True.
Man,
but HD, they always wake up during the season though. They always wake up.
No, you're right.
In the middle of the season.
No, but you're right. But see, they could do that because the division wasn't that strong. Like the Colts were gonna fade away because they had a bad head coach. Now they got a real good head coach.
Oh, yeah, they got good coach. They got Jalen Hurts coordinator.
They got the Eagles offensive coordinator. So they got a good coach now. So now you can't count on them fading late. Titans, they trash. I already told everybody they want to go this shit. I was right. And then the Texans, D'Amico Ryans, listen, his defense, they were kind of poo early, but now he got them all together. They ready, man. D'Amico, you don't know. He could mess around and be a young, up-and-coming good coach where he could turn them around. They could be dangerous, and he could coach that defense. He running the same defense he ran with the
That defense is raw. People be sleeping on the Houston Texans defense saying they trash, and the media saying they trash. They not trash.
No, they just had to learn.
Houston defense is the beast, man.
They just had to learn and get themselves together. They just
they're young. They're young. They're very young.
Yeah, very young. And they could be good for years to come and shit, man. If you get it right. So the Jaguars, they better do their thing within these 3 years because
Houston going to turn to a new Cowboys.
Yep.
Like back in the day. Yeah. The Cowboys was billionaires. And don't let them, if they be weak, don't let them get Marvin Harrison Jr. So be a Troy and Michael Irvin thing.
Yeah, they mess around and get him.
2.0.
God.
Yeah.
God almighty.
Yeah, good God. For real.
Cause that boy
dangerous.
Right. That's a dangerous dude.
Man, low key, that
4
division.
Touchdowns in one game.
Low key, because me and HD, we was like, man, we think the Jazz was gonna win that division, but man, now like looking at it now, man, that division wide open.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's
And the Jazz have to worry about the coach too. Anthony Richardson is coming.
Yeah, Richardson will be back. Richardson will be back.
And just imagine if he had Taylor, like him with Taylor, that would take the pressure off. AR far as running the ball.
I mean, they got Zach Moss. Moss has been filling in great. But if you had Taylor, that'll be.
Yeah, but Taylor that home run though.
Yeah, Taylor that home guy. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Jonathan Taylor should come to the Ravens. Imagine him with Lamar.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
But the Ravens are so cheap and stupid.
I'll take him in Tampa. I'll take him in Tampa and get rid of Rashad White.
Hell yeah,
Tampa too.
Quick. I do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
really. I give up a damn a second round. And
I give up a 2.
If I'm trying to win Super Bowl, hell with it. I give him a first round. I'm trying to win. I got the receivers. Give me a first round pick. I'll
give up a 2 and a 4.
2 and a 4 or 2 and a 4.
But if you're stacked like the freaking Eagles, you gotta have a foundation for as a quarterback to get rid of a first round pick for him. Like you gotta have a quarterback. I can't just not have a quarterback and give up a first round for Jonathan Taylor. Like
the Ravens can give him a first round pick. I think the Ravens can.
First rounder.
That's stupid because then teams are just gonna stack the box on you. They're not gonna respect the pass game at all. So
exactly.
Like you gotta have a quarterback to give up a first round for Jonathan Taylor right now. For real.
I think the Ravens can.
Oh yeah, the Ravens. Yeah, if I was the Ravens, I'd do it.
That's what I'm saying. My Ravens can give them a first round pick.
Yeah,
if we get them a first round pick,
I'd do that. Oh yeah, I would. The man was legally
we're trying to win the Super Bowl.
He ain't really had no injury prone. Like he ain't injury prone like that, and he's young as hell. Like why not?
And then you still got Gus Edwards, and you still got your other back. So Justice Hill coming back this week. And you add that with Taylor, man, come on.
Right. Like, why not give up a first? Like, why not? They got draft picks any damn way.
Well, you know that's Trey. Trey believe in EDC in them. He a company guy.
Oh, EDC, bro. EDC.
What was your
round pick? Maybe.
What was your overreaction? Y'all don't pick good in the first round that good anyway. So what's your overreaction? What was your overreaction?
But we did get good with Zay Flowers though. Zay Flowers,
Zay.
That's AB 2.0. That's AB 2.0.
That was a no-brainer though. That was a no-brainer though. But guys like him don't come around like that. Y'all
they don't
pick up if you won around. So what was your overreaction for week 3, Trey?
Week 3, well, Cowboys. I knew they were gonna lose that. I was like, everybody was like, well, how did they lose? I was like, dog, when you let that dude wide open, I said, yeah, that kind of hurt.
I mean, but if you've been watching football, you know the Cardinals ain't a slouch team. They've only lost by like 3 points, like their last 3 games. I mean, their last 2 games.
Yeah.
And they
No,
gave up the
they
lead.
not classes. No, I ain't saying
they
that,
got
but
talent.
I was like, dog. I'm like, well, the defense tried, but they gave up that one big play, and that messed them up completely. It was like, okay, we gave up that one big play, it's over.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going back to my own.
And Jags, as far as the Jags go, to me, I think the Jags got a little bit too cocky during the offseason because they came off of, like, we was in the divisional round the year before, so we added a couple pieces. We gonna be top dog this year. And they came out, they realized, like, okay, this ain't going how we thought it was going to go.
The Jags always play like that, bro. They always play like weak in the first weeks.
So
like the first 7 weeks or 6 weeks.
Let me go back to my overreaction as far as do we blame this more on the coach Doug Peterson right now, or is it more consistency with T-Law, with Trevor Lawrence? Like,
I mean, I would give
both.
I would give 60 to Doug P and 40 to T-Law.
Oh no, I'm kind of leaning more towards T-Law, man.
Between them two because I'm like, when I saw that play where he basically got Calvin Ridley sprayed, basically threw the ball, and he ran into the goalpost. I was like, why did you throw that?
And then plus he throwing the ball way too much to Ridley. He not spreading that bitch around.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like that's why I feel like I give more on T-Law than Peterson right now, man.
But Doug Peterson called some ugly ass plays too, dog. He been calling some dumb decisions too. Like he'll go for it on fourth down when they don't need to go for it, and he's giving team great field position.
True.
So that's what I'm saying. That's the only reason why. Then he tried to do too many of them damn trick plays and shit instead of just doing it how you supposed to do it. So I would give it to him mostly as the blame. But T-Law gets 40% because he's locking on to Ridley and he's forgetting he got Kirk. He got these other guys who can ball. He got Evan Ingram. Ingram barely touching the ball. Kirk barely getting a look at.
Right.
It's like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's how I look at it. AFC South, anybody can
win. And the Bengals, the Bengals, it was Ring of Honor night, so I ain't surprised they won that.
I mean, but they struggled all night. They only won because they start giving the ball to Joe Mixon. Burrow don't look right.
Burrow don't look right.
Another thing they decided to do. I was like, why don't y'all do this every game? They decided, okay, instead of putting Jamar Chase on one side, just throwing him on that side, let's put him in different spots. Put him in different spots and give him the ball.
Yeah, they put him in the slot because he was getting his ass whooped at the X and the Z. He was on the outside. He was getting his ass whooped. So they had to put his ass in the slot.
Well, hell, that's what he was in college anyway.
Yeah, because number 44.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. I thought he was an outside receiver.
No, Jamar played in the slot in college.
Oh, I never knew that.
Jefferson was the nigga on the outside.
It was Jefferson and what's that?
Jefferson and Marshall.
Yeah.
For Panthers. He played for the Panthers now.
It was and Chase was the slot. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot his name. I know you're talking about though. He played for the Panthers now. He's still with the Panthers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what he always been. A little fast,
But he's a big receiver though. He's not small though. He's like 6'1", 6'2".
I mean, but shit. Because Chris Henry back in the day was tall too and big, but they put his ass in the slot.
Wow, that's crazy.
He wasn't there when he went to the outside. He was getting locked up.
What about Juju? Juju played the slot when he was with the Steelers, huh?
Man, Juju's soft, man.
Juju, yeah, man. He's soft as cotton.
Right.
Yeah. But he had that 1 year though.
Yeah, because AB was
Antonio Brown. They were double teaming Antonio. Yeah.
Right.
A
bad clock could be right at least twice a day.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Juju soft as hell. The other dude,
I got pissed off when Juju wanted to come with the Ravens because he think Lamar couldn't throw. I said,
oh yeah.
Yeah, he said that bullshit and never said
I didn't like that.
Yeah, man.
He ain't do shit ever since then.
Yeah, right. He ain't do nothing, bro.
He had that one good hot year.
Yeah, he had a one-hit wonder.
I was telling Steelers fans, I was like, dog, y'all talking about when Juju left, y'all was hollering about how, Juju, he fell off and all this other stuff. I said, no, the problem was he's playing with an old-ass quarterback.
Right.
He was. Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger.
Right.
Trash.
Ben right better.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mr. can't take the no for an answer.
Right. Just can't leave him alone.
Right.
Just can't leave him alone.
Sure. That's my overreaction over 3, man. The Jag.
And I'm not, as far as the Ravens, I'm not worried about us right now because we always do this. We did this last year.
We need to get rid of John Harbaugh. Man. John Harbaugh,
you get rid of John, who you gonna replace him with?
That is true, dog. It's a lot of trash coaches out here, dog.
That's what I'll be like, dog. Trey got a point.
Hey, bro, Trey, you got me.
I'm sorry. With you, I'll be like, dog. I look at these coaches. I just don't see. I look at these coaches. I just don't see it. I'll be like, dog.
Unless it ain't Mike Tomlin. Yeah, you're right. God.
I mean, all
these y'all better just wait. Y'all better just wait till after this season, and one of these college coaches can get fired because somebody.
I actually wish
somebody gonna get fired.
That's my wish. That's my wish, but that never happened. But Coach Prime,
somebody go get fired and take a chance on one of these big name college coaches.
True.
I mean, you could get a big name college coach, but if you do that, he got to be able to know how to galvanize the team. Because if somebody go down, he got to be able to keep the team together. That's one thing I give Harbaugh. He keep them dudes together even when they have all them injuries. So, but I just don't know why they keep having injuries. Their strength and conditioning coach is terrible.
Can like Ray Lewis be the head coach for the Ravens?
Yeah, but I mean, Ray ain't finna do that. Ray getting a lot of money.
I think Ray can.
Football. Yeah, Ed would be a great coach, but I don't.
I think Ed could be a great head coach.
I don't think they're gonna hire Ed because him and the Ravens got kind of some bad blood. They kind of fell out when he left.
He got bad blood with John Harbaugh though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's gonna be, they love John
Harbaugh. You get rid of John Harbaugh.
But that's what I'm saying. The EDC and the owner love Harbaugh. That's their guy.
Right.
Yeah, John.
EDC and Bishotti, they love Harbaugh.
Right.
Yeah, like I post YouTube videos of John Harbaugh. I said, "Can you go and get fixed? You run my quarterback
I just want
like 13 times.
I just want to ask the Atlanta fans and the Jets fans. I know y'all wish y'all had Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ravens got Lamar, but I just imagine just Lamar with the Falcons. That just blows my mind. The Falcons didn't do that.
No, that ain't blow my mind. They finna keep losing with Ritter. When they get Ritalin, let Ritalin. No, they cool. Let Ritalin be their quarterback.
Man, if the Falcons would have got Lamar,
they had a chance to get Deshaun and Lamar, and they both went over. So they went over 2 on that.
And then you had, I'm like, dog. Everybody was talking about, Lamar's gonna leave. I'm like, that's why. I'm like, I'm not the only one that was basically saying like, bruh, you want to leave? No.
Man, he could have had all kind of.
No, I'm glad he stayed with the Ravens. I'm glad the Ravens he stayed with the Ravens.
No, he should have left, and y'all would have been trash. That's what I
would have
wanted him
been
to
trash.
do.
Yeah, we would have been trash. But
dog, he been carrying y'all ass the past.
I know. Like
I know. Raven fans said leave. Like leave for who y'all gonna get to replace him?
But let me tell you, that was those racist Raven fans, though.
No, dog, I'm just saying, dog. Like
that's what them Ravens.
Y'all think it's easy to find a quarterback? I wanted him.
It's not.
They sure
I could come back next week and ask Raven fans, what happened to you this week? Well, we didn't have y'all have a quarterback, right? Exactly.
Right.
Y'all think it's easy to find a quarterback.
But I knew he wasn't gonna leave. I just knew it. I was like, bro, he's not finna leave. He ain't finna do that.
Okay, but I'm saying the fans saying just leave. I wanted him to leave because if he'd have left, y'all would have saw how trash y'all would have been. Y'all must have forgot the years y'all had Kyle Bowler and old McNair and all them sorry bastards. Because I don't forget when we
actually Steve McNair had that 1 year with us though.
Shit, I was praying Brady could come back one more year. When he said no, I said, yeah, we screwed. I already said that. I know what it's like not having a quarterback, nigga.
Yeah,
like,
man, it's not good.
And I told Raven fans, y'all better hope he come back. Because if he don't come back, y'all gonna be trash.
And I think most of the Raven fans don't. I'm not saying all the Raven fans, but we don't appreciate Lamar.
No, I was basically doing that because Outlaw and them was trying to troll, talking about Lamar going to the Jets. I said, well, come get him. Know what you gonna
They want Aaron Rodgers. The Jets want Aaron Rodgers. And dang.
Nah, I just
don't wish no injuries on nobody, but
Raven fans are ungrateful, man. I know what it's like not having a quarterback. Y'all don't understand that shit.
But those are the Raven fans those like the old Raven fans.
No, Raven fans were spoiled because they had that historical great defense in that decade that was saving their ass. And
Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and T. Sizzle.
Exactly. And see, they got spoiled and shit.
Yeah, they
got spoiled. Yeah, they got spoiled and they start talking trash when they got a good quarterback. I said, let that nigga go. Cause
a lot of these Raven fans, they said that Flacco's better than Lamar. I was saying, what?
Listen,
I said, man, and I'm a true Raven fan. Like I'm a diehard Raven fan. I've been a Raven fan since Ray Lewis went to the Super Bowl with the Giants. That's how long I was going. I'm 26, so I was a Raven fan. Like I think Super Bowl was like 2001. I was like 4, so I've been Raven fans since then.
Yeah, like I said, man, y'all don't know what not having a quarterback is.
Yeah, man.
So,
we do. We know about. We have one for the whole decade.
I do.
No, y'all don't know, bro, because y'all was spoiled. Y'all had that defense to cover up for your sorry ass quarterback. But imagine,
sorry ass Flacco.
But imagine if you ain't have that defense, bro. See, y'all don't know, man. Y'all spoiled. Raven fans and Steelers fans, spoiled ass brats. Y'all don't know when y'all don't have a defense or a quarterback. See, y'all don't know what that means. When y'all go through that shit, y'all gonna really know what it means.
No, they know that
fans are ungrateful. That's why I say these fans are ungrateful. All these fans are real ungrateful.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Every time somebody say about the New York Giants, I always come in. What's going on?
Like, I can't about your bum ass.
I talking about 2001. I said 2001 when the Ravens faced the Giants.
I don't know what he heard. I don't know what he heard.
Nah, you just got some type of super radar when Giants instead you just show up.
I forgot.
He just put the target on his back.
Right.
Bro, ain't nobody talk about y'all.
Don't care about them blue bums right now.
Yeah,
listen, man.
Right now, y'all better pray y'all can make a wild card.
Wild card. I just pray we can win the game.
You know what you sound like right now? You sound like right now?
Listen, y'all
Playoffs.
Scrub hit it with the Jim Moore. Playoff. I just hope
Yo, listen. I play to win the game. That's what I'm trying to do.
You play to win.
Well, you play to win the game, but they don't.
Hey, with Danny Dimes, you can't win with him. You can't coach him. You can't do it.
I'm not saying
Danny Dimes is who he thought we.
I'm not saying you ungrateful. I'm not saying you ungrateful. I'm not saying you ungrateful. I'm talking about the main guys like Trey and that other fan base who don't know what it's like not having a quarterback or a defense, bro. That's what I'm saying. Y'all think it's easy to find a damn quarterback. It's not.
It's not that easy. It's not that easy.
Bro. Find no quarterback.
Right.
No, trust me.
I wanted Lamar.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm glad. I'm glad
when I hear fans like him and others saying, "Oh, just go then, just go." I'm like, you know how hard it is.
I didn't want Lamar to go. I said, please.
You know how hard it is to find a quarterback, and this
it's hard. It's hard, bro.
And
it's
this
hard.
nigga, y'all looked up and got him because he failed to y'all.
Right.
Failed to y'all.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
and another thing, HD, EDC. People think EDC got drafted Lamar. It was Ozzy.
Man, no, he didn't draft Lamar, nigga.
No, it was Ozzy.
Everybody know he didn't draft Lamar. Who you been talking to?
I'm saying the media. I'm saying the media. I'm just saying the media.
Man, no one listens to that mainstream BS over
here. Yeah, I'm saying the media, not the Raven fans. Raven fans know, but I'm talking about the media, not the Ravens.
That's all I'm saying. So I know what it's like not having a quarterback, man.
Man, we going through it right now in New York.
Right.
Well,
y'all paid all that money to Daniel Jones
to a role player.
When y'all should have paid when y'all
should have paid
supporting cash.
What outlaw be saying? Role player.
Yeah, man. Some role players.
Hey, if I was the Giants, I'd trade to get the first pick.
You think I wouldn't write it, man?
Shoot. I forgot his name. The dude from USC.
Caleb Williams, right?
Caleb Williams, man.
Yeah.
Man, hell no. The Giants ain't gonna get no black quarterback.
Yeah, get no black quarterback.
Well, hey, that's what all coming in the draft. They don't have no choice.
Yeah,
the most of the black quarterbacks in top 5 in this draft next year.
They gonna find a white boy out the 6th round like Purdy with the Niners.
Right.
Watch.
Because the top quarterbacks is gonna be
some quarterbacks that we don't know.
Find a way to
Just
do it.
throw them in the top 3.
quarterbacks is gonna be what?
Phoenix is a monster. I think Phoenix is better than Caleb.
Shador.
Shador staying. No, I think Shador staying.
Out next year. He coming out
next year.
Oh, next year?
Yeah.
Prime already said. Yeah, Prime already said nah.
Prime said nah.
No, he ain't ready.
I was like, bro, I understand. Even when he said that, I said, bro, I understand you want him to stay another year, but I'm looking around the quarterback where I'm like, dog, he's better than half the quarterback that's in the league right now.
But Shador need to stay one more year, dog. He got to get his timing better. He got to get better on working in the pocket a little more. Like he needs more time to go for a progression.
I think he can get out right now.
Man,
I just think he don't have an offensive line and kind of weapons. Only
their offensive line is bad.
I mean, dog, I'm just saying. He need one more year, bro. I'm telling you.
Now he'd be better suited staying another year.
Right, I mean, he need one more year, dog, and he'll be all right. Because he not better than Penix. He not better than Caleb right now, and he not better than the other guy.
Is a monster, bro.
So
I think
I would
Pennis
wait,
should be
I
the
would
first
wait
overall
one more
pick.
year, dog. Just brush up on his skills, man. He'll be all right.
At
Yeah,
this,
one
at
thing.
this point,
Is
he
he
come out
better than
this.
Jordan Travis? Is he better than Jordan
Dog,
Travis?
why would you bring my sorry ass quarterback
Man.
into this, dog?
Yeah, he's
He's
better
better
than
than
Travis.
Jordan Travis.
Come on, man.
I mean, come on. Like,
Come
why
on.
would you even do that, bro? You already know I hate Jordan Travis.
I know that. You know,
You gonna bring?
Come on, man.
Right. You gonna
Come
bring?
on,
Stand by your quarterback, HD. Damn. Stand by your quarterback. Damn.
You gonna bring up that bitch ass nigga Jordan
We
Travis?
Stand by your quarterback, man.
HD.
Hold on,
Hold on, Q. Do you stand by Jordan Travis?
I ain't with y'all. I ain't with y'all.
That answer the question, Doug.
I'm a
That's a question.
Hold on.
I'm a
Would you
No,
want
nigga.
him? Would you want him to transfer to your team, nigga?
Hell no.
I don't want to hear that shit.
But HD. I think
Anthony
2025. I think y'all get Shador Sanders.
Anthony Richardson should stay an extra year.
Yeah, I said that.
I felt he should have stayed an extra year.
I said that.
Still think he should
but we
have.
realized, but we were wrong because his coach was the reason why he didn't do it.
Right.
That's a Cam Newton 2.0 right there.
His coach was the reason that he did.
Nah, Cam got a better. Cam got more accurate.
We didn't know his coach was that.
Yeah, he's more accurate.
Right.
But he got better deep ball than Cam.
This year is showing that his
coach he got a better deep ball, but as far as accuracy, Cam is 1,000 times better than
Cam. More accurate. He is,
from the pocket.
Cam, right.
Yeah, and that's what they did wrong. Cam Newton, I thought
athleticism, both of them are right there. Like athleticism and you know what I mean, both of them right there. But as far as throwing the ball,
but juking Lamar, he got better footwork. He just a straight dash, like Richardson. He's just a straight dash,
right.
Yeah,
right.
Cam Newton had underrated pocket presences, I think.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And then give him credit. You know what I mean? He just didn't have the weapons.
Because he black. Oh, they course. Like, we know that.
Yeah, he had the weapons, man.
I knew about Cam at Auburn, dog. Everybody knew about Cam.
Oh, man, that Auburn. With Cam Newton, when he came to Auburn,
I knew he was with us.
I was a kid. Like,
he was with he was with
he was with us.
It was a show to watch.
But he was
the game he faced Alabama HD. Oh my gosh!
But see, he was
because people thought Alabama was gonna blow him out.
He was with the Gators first.
Yeah, he was.
He was.
He was behind Tebow.
Yeah, he was behind
Tebow.
Yep, he was behind Tebow, dog. And then they dumbasses let him go because of the damn
laptop.
And he ain't even steal the laptop. The person who sold it to him stole the shit. But they blaming on him.
Right.
Florida was dumb as hell.
He caused an undefeated season and went to Auburn.
Possibly could have beat out
Tebow.
Right.
He possibly could have beat out Tebow.
You know they could have that.
Yeah.
They could have had another two
champions.
They would have had
Cam Newton.
They would have kept Cam.
Man.
At least one more. They would at least have one more ring. Then he would have
one more ring.
Boom, been first pick. Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
When they dump hard.
But everybody was like, "Oh, well, Cam came out. He was the first pick." But that draft, I think they was like, "Yeah." Cause they was still trying to see what was gonna do, and he wound up going back to Stanford. They was trying to see what Luck was gonna do.
Right. Yeah, Luck was supposed to be the first pick.
Yeah, they were trying to see what he gonna do.
I thought Matt Barkley was supposed to be the first pick. All wrong.
No, Matt Barkley came out first.
Right.
Yeah, Barkley.
Yeah, no, but
like,
they said one of these, like, if he would have got the draft, but he stayed at USC. But he was supposed to have been like a top pick. I'm mistaken.
You talking about Barkley?
Yeah, he was supposed to be a top pick if he came out early, but he decided to stay for a senior year.
Yeah, Barkley did.
Yeah,
Barkley should have come out earlier. If he'd have
he should have came out early. Yeah,
he still would have been a damn bust.
Yeah,
none of them damn USC quarterbacks ain't worth a damn.
Yeah.
Palmer, but Carson Palmer, that's it.
Yep, Palmer the only damn one.
Only one.
Carson Palmer was very good.
Hey, CJ Stroud about to break the mold, Q.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
Yeah, CJ Stroud looked good. CJ Stroud raw. But CJ
like.
Stroud, I knew him since high school. He's from Cali. He's from LA. So I'm from the Bay, but he's from LA. So we know about. Like, I knew he was gonna be talented. He was part of the Snoop Dogg team.
Yeah.
So I knew he was gonna be good. Okay. Yeah, he was part of Snoop Dogg team. Yeah. And I knew
Snoop
he
still got that team. Do Snoop still do that?
He don't coach it, but it's like he has the team though. It's like a
he's still sponsoring and all that.
Still running. He just don't coach it no more.
He don't coach it no more.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. He don't coach it, but yeah, he was part of Snoop Dogg team. Yeah. He was that. Yeah, he was that dude. Yeah, he was that dude. CJ Stroud. Yeah, he was that dude.
That nigga said the Giants.
Man,
what Super Bowl that was? What Super Bowl that was? They only scored that what was it? That kick return?
Yeah, just a kick return touchdown. That was it. Ain't do nothing otherwise.
HD, that nigga from the crib.
Those the one
that nigga that scored that touchdown, that only touchdown nigga, he from the crib.
Who?
Ron Dixon. Yeah, Ron Dixon. He from the crib. He from Wildwood, man. That was Super Bowl. That was what, 2000?
Yeah, that was against the Ravens.
Yeah, against the Ravens, 2000.
Oh, the Giants, 34-7. Yeah.
34-6.
My boy Geronimo said
it was 34-7.
HD, the crazy thing about it is that nigga, man, as soon as at that Super Bowl, few months later, that nigga was broke and went back to the block and got caught up, man.
Talking about Ron Dixon.
Yeah, that nigga bought a brick of cocaine and got caught up.
Damn. Yeah, you from the crib. That's what we do.
Yeah, Ron Dixon.
Yeah.
He from Wildwood. Wildwood, like, right there by me.
What's with y'all, man? Florida boys, man. What's with y'all football? Y'all got so much talent. It's like all of y'all. It's like y'all grow football breed.
Yes, that's what they do.
Yep, they are.
That's what we do.
Yo, no.
We ain't got nothing to do.
Listen. Yo, it's only.
It's like y'all so fast.
It's Florida.
All of you.
Yo, it's Florida. It's Florida and Texas. It's
Florida, Texas, and Georgia.
Football
it's them three.
Right.
Florida, Texas,
Georgia. California in the middle too. California got some players too.
Oh yeah, California. Yeah. Y'all got some players.
Texas
we're in the middle. We're not better than Florida. Oh no, we're not better than Florida. Texas
got some good players too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're not better.
It's Florida, Texas, Georgia, and Cali.
That's like the main
two. Them your four. Them your four. Florida, Texas, Georgia, California.
Yeah, that's your.
We're better than New York though. In football though. I tell you.
No.
Y'all got them linemen up in New York. And y'all got them linemen.
No, that's not true. No. It's basketball. We know
y'all got good linemen.
No, we don't.
Nah, bro.
Who told you that?
New York is known for basketball, bro.
Nah, son.
New York is known for
basketball. Of course, y'all know for basketball, but I'm saying as far as like good players, y'all, the offensive line guys up there are good though.
No, man. We don't got no like. It's only Florida, Georgia, Texas, and California. It's the great football players. That's it.
Yeah.
New York is only for basketball. I know that.
New York is known for basketball. Like just East Coast is known for just basketball.
Yes.
Right.
And like the Midwest, basketball. You know what I mean?
Let me jump back on here about give me 10, 15 minutes. My phone going dead.
Do your thing, bro.
Yeah, you got that
I
boost
chose.
mobile, nigga.
That's exactly what I got. That's exactly what I got too.
You got
A
that
Boost
damn
Mobile
I
iPhone.
already know you do.
Hey,
A Boost Mobile iPhone. That's exactly what I got.
Boost Mobile, they still sell that.
Yeah,
Not anymore. I'm not
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
They still do that. Oh shoot!
Yeah, right.
I ain't heard Boost Mobile since I was like 12 or 13.
Listen, man,
No, stop. No, stop.
everybody ain't
Stop
got
it.
money like LB around
Oh
here.
no, nobody don't got money.
Right,
For sure. I got Metro.
Yeah,
I got This is a Metro.
Oh,
That's
man.
what I'm
I got
saying.
Metro
You got cricket?
PCS.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
I got Metro PCS.
That's it. Yeah, man.
Right.
LB,
Let me go.
LB's international New York, man. He's international. LB's international.
Yeah, we know, nigga. We know.
Yeah, I know that.
He's worldwide. He's
What was
on in France, London, Mexico.
What
it's international.
What was your overreaction week 3, Jeffrey?
Which one, on the fantasy or on the NFL?
Oh, football, NFL.
On NFL, well, to me, my Giants suck. So, the only thing, the blowout, what my tuna fish did with the Broncos. The only good game was Green Bay and the Saints. That's the only good game it was. You know what I mean?
What was your
But the Saints broke that
overreaction?
shit.
Like, what was your overreaction? What do you think people are overreacting about after week 3?
Well, hold up.
Shit. I think they shitting on they shitting on Watson and shit like that. They shitting on Watson. You know what I mean? So
Well, they're gonna stay
Watson's
shitting on
doing his thing.
Watson because he
Yeah,
getting
shit
paid
on
more
Watson.
white boys. Scrub,
Yeah,
what was your
man.
overreaction?
Yeah, that's a good question. I see. I would say something about Miami, but they've been overreacting about Miami since week 1, so that ain't nothing new.
No.
But if I had to say,
I mean, if they've been overreacting about them for the last 3 weeks, then let's say.
But after this, they really been overreacting.
that's a fact. But
It's like, yeah, they've been overreacting these last 3 weeks, but after they put up 70 on the Broncos, it's like the overreaction went up like times 10.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yo, it's like rookie mode, son. It's like rookie on Madden, son.
So
Nah,
The Dolphins did.
But they going.
What you got, Leaf? What you got, Leaf? Oh, Leaf quiet. I think you're doing some. But Scrub, you thought of something?
Probably the Bengals with Jamar Chase. He back now. Bro, they weren't pressing this boy.
I don't think Barrow back. Barrow, he need to go. He just need to just relax.
Like everything he hurt his calf. I'm like, dog, I'm looking at this dude. This dude was throwing the ball the same.
His throws was off last night. You could tell. That boy hurt.
Yo, HD.
And I'm like, dog, he basically like, I'm just trying to play through it.
Yo, listen, last night I made a 13-leg parlay of FanDuel, bro. I put $5 in. I could have won 15,000. Only three didn't hit, bro. Swift. I put him under 42.5. He scored like he ran for the Bucs. So I lost. Chris Godwin, I want him to go over 52. He went under. And who else? And Matthew Stafford, I need him to do 2 touchdowns. He went under. So I'm like, yeah, bro, I could have won 15 G's, my nigga.
No, I would have been at the house.
You stop betting on these players,
at the house on Swift.
It's not my fault, man.
Y'all saying he gonna run for 100 yards? Bet that. I'm putting that on. I'm putting it on.
Look, listen, man. I was in the for the money, bro. I'm trying to win.
That really want that. Yeah, Swift could have got it and stuff against that because Devin White is trash at linebacker, so that I would have went over for that.
Yeah, I know. I know.
White
I
was the
fucked
reason
up,
he
bro.
was on
You gotta
getting
stop
he
putting
was
bread on
breaking
these suck ass players, bro. That's what it is.
for
No,
real.
it's I
Right.
know that. But
You
listen,
gonna
listen, man. I
just
could have won
Clearly, you don't
15.
know that
you
Yo,
because you keep
basically
doing
listen.
it.
pouring money down the shitter, bro. Like it don't make no sense, bro. Like I like if the biggest overreaction was Miami and Dallas, bro, then we gotta reevaluate because this is like you know how the NFL is. This week to week, nobody really Debo in the league like that, bro. Like it's a week to week
It's
league, bro.
tricky.
Like anybody
Yeah.
can
It's
fall
tricky.
off.
It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky,
I mean,
man. I get it.
Tricky, bro. Like this
that's
is
what I
one of
was
those.
saying. I mean, that's what I was saying. Like,
Yeah.
but I mean, the Eagles, man, they got that D line. That D line is vicious.
Yes, they do.
So
But
that's
is it
why
like? Is it me?
That's why I didn't.
Is it me or you think the Niners will go?
I don't think
No,
the Niners don't go because
it's like they're pushing the Niners to go. It seems like it's their year.
Yeah,
in a weird way.
The Niners are getting the push, but the Eagles are really the team to really be like.
Oh no, the Eagles, yeah, facts.
Yeah.
The Eagles got the
they're
best
really
team.
the team
To
to
me,
beat. Like the NFC.
They're the best team, but
The
I'm
NFC
like,
is basically the Eagles to lose, bro. Like I don't really believe that San Francisco has enough, bro. Like they've been close in this year, this past year, and the year before. They had better teams than this earlier in the decade, or in the past 10 years.
In the past 2 years, yeah, that's a fact.
They had way better teams than this. So why am I supposed to believe that the Niners is all of something going to be the class of the NFC? I don't.
You know, let me tell you why.
I think
everybody's not looking at. Everybody looking at
just like they're pushing the Niners.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
I'm saying, like, bro, I don't believe that offense is real shaky for the Eagles.
Listen, as shaky as they always is.
I mean, last year they were doing. I don't think they're shaky. I just think that's just how they play ball. They run the ball. They run the ball. And then they just throw the ball like they get the ball. He get the ball to his playmakers. They don't really run an offense that is like set like how the Niners do, where the Niners run that West.
The reason why I say they shaky is because like last year it was like dog. I was like dog. I don't believe nobody can stop this Eagles offense because
the way Hurts and the offense was playing last year, bro. It was borderline. Like we was calling him a borderline top 5 year. He had a top 5 year for sure. The way they playing this year, they might have regressed a little bit, but still, all in all, they take care of the most important parts of the game. They stop the run with the D line. Their D line is just real good. It's just elite. And they run the ball, bro, better. If you can run the ball and you can stop the run, bro, like you got a recipe for winning.
That's true.
Yo, it's like this. The reason why the NFL's pushing the 49ers, okay, since Tom Brady retired, they pushing Brock Purdy to be the next quarterback to step up and shit like that. Yeah, that's what they trying to do.
That's what it seemed like, but
I
don't think Brock Purdy is there yet.
I don't think they want to.
No, he's not necessarily. Of course, he's not there, but they've been trying to. They want the Niners to get something going for a while now. It's just that they like Jimmy Garoppolo.
The Niners ascension is just not that. It's just not what they wanted it to be.
Right.
Like the thing is, I tell Niners fans all the time. I'm like, y'all had way better teams than this, bro. Like, and y'all pushing this. I'm like, come on, like this team can be beat.
The thing is, they didn't have a quarterback that they could really get behind. Now they do.
Yeah, no. But I ain't gonna front the best.
They tried to get behind Colin Kaepernick, but that ship sailed.
Nah, that should be all. The best 49 team to me was 94. They had Dion up in that bitch. And the defense was stacked.
What was the best team in the post-championship years? I guarantee you, everybody will point to that front seven that they had when they had Navarro and Pat Willis and Aldon Smith and Justin Smith.
And Justin Smith, they was nice.
That was the best front seven in football, bro, and they did nothing.
And the NFL, I'm like, dog, and this is what kills me about the NFL. I felt like we were the only team to basically expose that whole defense.
Yeah, in the Super Bowl.
Jimmy G. Yo, somebody said Jimmy G and Cousins got the top receivers, can't do nothing.
That's true. Jimmy G got Devontae.
Right.
Got Justin Jefferson. He ain't doing shit.
1 o'clock Cousins. There you go. 1 o'clock Cousins. All over again.
That boy hit curfew Sunday, and that was it.
He did.
Curfew Cousins.
That boy tried to sneak out and threw the damn pick.
Oh shit!
Called that nigga Curfew Cousins though. Like that's
Curfew Cousins.
Curfew Cousins.
That's what he is.
Yo, HD, yo, we got a new name.
No boogie Cousins, bro. Like
no boogie Cousins.
No boogie
Cousins.
No boogie
Cousins. Yo, HD, yo,
AC,
yo.
Can't get jiggy with that quarterback, bro. Like,
yo, alright. You can't, yo. All right. So for now, listen. So, all right, what his name is gonna be? No Boogie Cousin or Curfew Cousins?
Curfew Cousins.
Which one's gonna?
Curfew Cousins.
No Boogie.
I'm gonna go with no
so hold on.
I call that nigga Kirk busting, dog, because he stayed busting.
Right. Nigga Kirk busting.
I call that nigga Kirk busting, dog.
Hey,
down the street, bro.
No, listen, that nigga should have had a starring role in American Pie, dog. For real.
Oh, facts. And Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson should be on there too.
No,
because he sleep with the mom friend. He sleep with the mom.
Man, no, Zach Wilson
taking the shit.
Zach Wilson can't get off Wilson, nigga. That nigga can't do nothing.
Can't get off.
Like this dude can't even complete a pass, dog. It's crazy.
He might be the worst. He might be the worst starting quarterback since Wes Grossman, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I know. Yo, listen.
But Wes Grossman was all right though. Wes Grossman took Chicago Bears with the defense.
Wes Grossman got carried, bro.
Zach Wilson can't throw the ball at all.
Wes Grossman wasn't that bad.
I'm telling you what.
Rex Grossman was bad.
Rex Grossman was not anywhere as bad as Zach Wilson.
Not Zach.
That's all I'm saying.
Zach Wilson bad, bro. Have you seen Rex Grossman on Washington? He was that bad.
Yeah.
Yo.
Washington. No, he was trash. He was trash in Washington.
No, he was trash in Washington, but he was.
I think the worst quarterback in the world is Blaine Gabbert. Blaine Gabbert is the worst quarterback.
Blaine Gabbert is up there.
That's the worst quarterback in NFL history.
Peterman is up there.
We broke him in. We broke him in early, so I already know about Peterman.
Yeah. Peterman is definitely at the top of that at the top of that shit list, bro, for sure.
No. Here's the next one. Ryan Leaf.
I
just think he was in a bad predicament.
How did I forget about?
Yeah, he had mental issues. Because I thought he was good.
How did I forget about that burger?
But see, Ryan Leaf could throw the ball. Ryan Leaf could throw the ball, but his thing was mental. Zach Wilson can't throw the ball or nothing.
Okay, what about Jamarcus Russell then?
Jamarcus can throw the ball. He just got fat.
Yeah, he can throw the ball. Jamarcus got fat. He's throwing, I think, an 80-yard bum. Like nothing.
He was just lazy.
He had a deeper ball than Mahomes.
Yeah, but
that's the crazy.
Jamarcus Russell was overweight, dog. Zach Wilson can't do shit at all.
Right. Well, we know about Jamarcus Russell. Jamarcus Russell was in them clubs in Oakland. He was in them clubs in Oakland.
I can't wait for him to sneak up on. I can't wait for him to get his shit together, sneak up on Stephen A. Bro, like for real. Bro.
Oh yeah, somebody needs to stick on Stephen A.
I need just line him up.
Yeah,
hey, bro, I don't care if Stephen A. here. Don't Stephen A. look like Jason Voorhees with the hair, his hairline? Jason Voorhees from Jason?
No, he look like Homie the Clown.
Like, homie,
But
Jason Bourne's the hairline. It's like it go back. His hair go back.
Dog, that is homie the clown, bro. Like,
he look like Damon Wayans.
Yeah, he look like Damon Wayans. Dog, homie don't play that and shit. That's him.
Yo, I'm saying one thing.
Yeah, I don't like Stephen A. Smith.
I'm saying one thing. I'm saying one thing. This StreamYard, we got a name for everybody who fuck up, son. We got a name for everybody. Every player got it. My fault.
I think we're sorry for like every player.
HD, you gonna love this one. HD, you gonna love this one. Mike Clinton.
What's up?
Mike Clinton.
Mike Clinton.
Oh, God. Yeah, Mike Clinton.
Oh, Mike Clinton.
I forgot about him.
Mike Clinton.
Forgot about him. That was Tampa Bay, right? That was Tampa Bay, right?
Yeah. That was Tampa.
I mean, he had that one good game. I think
I remember he played. He had that one good game. No, he played against us. He played against us.
Lie to you.
He played against us and the Steelers back to back. He went out there and lit the Steelers ass up. He played against us. We told him back up.
Who in here remember who in here remember the Tim Rattay years on the Niners?
Oh my God!
I remember Terrell Owens tried to endorse that sorry bastard. I'm like, man, if you don't sit your ass down,
that's my boy Terrell Owens. That's T.O.
That's my boy right there. Out of here, just so he could put that burger up in there, bro, and do nothing.
Right.
Like he was a dumpster juice, bro.
He was
like
trash,
for real. Big time.
Tony Homo?
Grade A.
Tim Rattay.
Tim
Romo's pretty cool.
Romo problem was December and January.
Right.
That's when he messed up.
Let him be to November.
As soon as December.
I got a quarterback.
Bro. That's what it was.
Oh, I got a quarterback for you. This is for homie down at the bottom next to me. What about Troy Smith?
Oh man.
Troy Smith.
I just think they didn't utilize his talent.
Troy Smith,
but he was just trash.
They didn't use him correctly. That's all.
They didn't use him correctly.
I don't think he was trash, bro.
I don't think he really trash.
I'll say that. Yeah, I don't think he was really trash. No.
So basically, he was in the wrong situation at the time.
At that time, but I think if he was in this time now, I think he would be better. If he was in this era now, I think he would be good.
I think he would be better. I think Akili Smith would have been better. I think a whole bunch of them would have been better. Bro.
Oh, well,
Akili Smith just injury problem, right? He had injury problems.
They sabotaged Akili, man. They weren't running his playbook.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And then the knock on him was he wasn't smart because he took that. They tried to use that Wonderlic test against him.
I never forget y'all had Sean King, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Sean King was raw. He
was pretty good. Sean King, he had
a lot of talent.
He had his moments.
He just wasn't. Yeah, he just was like they did. That's not what they wanted at the time, bro. Like,
John Gruden screwed us up because see, Sean King, he from where I'm from. He from Southside St. Pete. Sean King was straight. What messed us up was John Gruden got rid of his ass and everything. John Gruden don't do well with young quarterbacks. And then he sabotaged that man's career. And then he brought in Chris Sims bum ass. I told everybody Chris Sims was trash because he was trash in Texas. Major Applewhite was the beast. He wasn't better than Major Applewhite. Applewhite was way better than Chris Sims.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all had some players over there. Cadillac Williams was my guy.
Yeah, bro. John Gruden ran
Cadillac Williams. I forgot about Cadillac Williams.
Hold on. Listen.
He was wrong.
Listen, if I see John Gruden, dog, we shooting the fade on sight.
Ask Keyshawn Johnson. Keyshawn Johnson was the fade too.
Listen,
Tampa was the fade too.
If Tampa would have kept Dungy at coach, we would have won the Super Bowl originally. And Dungy was going to bring in talent to replace Sapp and them. That's what killed us. We didn't have.
Tony Dungy built that team.
Dungy built that team.
Hold on. Let me finish. We didn't have the backup. See, our defense was getting old. If Dungy would have stayed, we would have reloaded that defense. Because look what he did with the Colts. He got the Colts defense raw. We would have had that talent on our defense.
Yeah, right.
And they dumbasses let him go because they wanted to bring in the white boy and shit. They stupid.
Yeah,
dog.
the white savior. The white savior.
Y'all would have had Sanders, huh? Y'all would have had
Y'all would have had Bob
Sanders.
Y'all would have had a whole bunch
Listen,
of
John Gruden can only coach teams that are already built, dog. He
used car salesman.
He can't. Yeah, he's a used car salesman. He can't do nothing.
Yeah.
He can't do nothing. He can't do nothing with young talent. He don't know how to mold and make young talent better. He got to have older guys on his team.
Jackson. What he is?
You said who?
He's Steve Kerr or Phil Jackson.
No,
yeah,
I mean, he's better than them because he actually can call plays. I'm just saying he can't play. He can't coach young quarterbacks.
Young guys.
Steve Kerr and Phil Jackson, in my opinion, can't coach at all. They just know how to manage talent and shit. They're like managers. They're not coaches to me. They're like a manager to come in and, okay, guys, just make sure you stay here. Like they keep everybody cool, so nobody jump overboard. But as far as like building like coaching
as far as making the premier adjustments and everything,
you saw it in this tournament this past season.
Oh yeah.
You saw it in this tournament. He started Austin Reeves over Brandon Ingram. Who the hell does that?
That was gross. That was gross to me, bro.
Yeah.
Anybody out here promoting that Austin Reeves?
He tried to and then leave. This is what's even worse. He tried to talk Anthony Edwards and coming off the bench. Anthony Edwards said, "Nigga, hell no."
I know he did. The star of that team, bro. Like
the star, facts.
He was
that's what I'm saying. Anthony Edwards the best player on the squad, so you ain't gonna ask him to come off no bench. You dumb as hell. What messed him up was he had Jaren Jackson in there. What he should have been doing is he should have started Paolo with Ingram. And then you should have had Edwards in there. Brunson was straight. Dog, you had a big lineup. You should have used them because Paulo could have brought the ball up too.
And everything, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He don't know how to coach, dog. That's why
he don't know how to make arrangements. And I'm a Warrior.
Of course he don't, bro. He think everything is. He think everybody can small like the Warriors.
It's not even that, bro. I got people in Golden State area, dog, in San Fran and Oakland, all of that.
Right here, bro.
Dog, Draymond Green is the coach of that team. Without Draymond Green, them niggas don't win shit.
Draymond, HD have a point. I'm from the Bay Area.
Draymond, okay, yeah, you from the Bay Area. So Draymond and then the other coaching staff, they're the ones who make the adjustments.
And let's be honest, Mike Brown made that team.
Right, Mike
Brown made that team. Right. Mike Brown made that team.
Yeah, Mike Brown was the one.
Because that's how he almost beat us. Sacramento almost beat us.
Yeah.
But Steph Curry, you know what I mean? But yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I think Looney had it. He turned into damn Bill Russell on the board, bro. Like that's.
Looney a beast.
Yeah, Looney.
But we need a center though. I don't know why the Warriors didn't go after Howard. That pissed me off. Right. I said, what they doing?
Yeah, shit went after. You know what?
This had to be a Steve Kerr move.
It's not that.
The thing about the Warriors big man situation, bro, they screwed that up, bro. Like because they don't know how to groom big men. They never did. James Wiseman is a perfect example. Is a perfect example. They never.
Yeah, but James Wiseman like to score though. Wiseman like to score. Howard don't need to score.
That, bro,
Warriors need the player don't need to score. They just need a rebounder in the blocker.
Y'all big. Yeah, that's the best big y'all had was Bogut. That was the best big y'all had because
and JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee too. JaVale McGee was nice.
Yes, Bogut was the best big y'all had, best all around defensive big that y'all had.
Yeah,
because he could take the hits in the paint.
They don't want
rebound, and he was a force, bro. Like so,
he even passed the thing on ball, like
and he could pass. Yep, and that's another thing.
Yeah.
So like
he could pass.
The best bigs that work for y'all, bro, are the stretch bigs like Bielisa and them, bro. Like when y'all had him last year, and then y'all had Otto Porter in the championship year, bro, and then y'all got.
I don't know why we get rid of Otto Porter. I don't know why we got rid of
Otto Porter was hooping, bro, for y'all, bro. Like he came off.
Nah, he was a great player for us. He was defending. His defending instincts was crazy. Well, like I don't know why we got rid of that team. Like some of the players, like
Poole.
I paid Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins. That's why. Like, and
we need to keep Wiggins though.
I mean, y'all gonna keep
I
Wiggins
don't
for
know.
as
I
long.
thought
Y'all
was
gonna keep
straight
Wiggins.
We could have kept Otto Porter for like 1 year. A good deal.
Like Wiggins was okay, dog. But the nigga who really helped y'all in that finals, nigga, was when Draymond got in Jaylen Brown's head, and then the defense on Tatum, y'all was just roughing Tatum up like he won shit. Like,
you get physical with Tatum. Yeah, get physical with Tatum.
Yeah,
that's how you play.
Remember, y'all did. It was 2 games y'all won. One without Draymond and one with Steph went 0 for 9, bro. Like those. First off, I blame those games on the Celtics because the Celtics got 2 Scottie Pippins. That's why.
Right.
Like they don't got no gumption, bro. Like anytime you lose,
they got 2 Scottie Pippins.
Yeah, they got 2 Scottie Pippins, bro. Like anytime you lose a game with Steph don't hit no 3, bro. Like that's bro. You
just
that game 6 was kind of scary though. I thought we was gonna lose that game, but
man, y'all went into full front runner mode that game.
Yeah, Wiggins went off.
Yo, HG, I want to know what's your reaction on that NBA tournament shit like that.
I already told you. I think it's the dumbest shit ever created.
It's dumb. That's dumb. Why did this shit just kept it like 1 to 8 seed?
You know why? The reason I think the NBA. I don't understand how the Lakers got all this money. And start
because the league has always catered to the Lakers, except when Kobe was there.
Right. The reason why
everybody know they
the only time they didn't help the Lakers was when Kobe was there. Other than that, they always helped the Lakers. The Lakers,
it's like this.
They the trust fund babies of the league, bro. Like
right, them and the Celtics.
I've been watching a lot more of that Rasheed Wallace shit, bro. Like he kept it real, bro. Like about what was going on in that era, as far as the referees. Like he been knew about Donaghy. Bro. Like,
hey, question for y'all. What's y'all top 5 NBA players, bro?
It was Joe Dumars.
You said what?
What's y'all top 5 NBA players of all time?
Like, yo, they got your boy Donaghy.
Mine is Kobe, Hakeem, Rodman, Duncan, and AI. That's my 5.
Where LeBron?
In my top 100.
Oh man!
Everybody. Keep LeBron in the back.
Yeah, we keep LeBron in the back. Yo, look, listen. Here's my top 5: my MJ, Kobe, AI. MJ, Kobe, AI, Tim Duncan, and Shaq.
I love AI. AI is one of my favorite players, man.
I'm gonna throw Kobe. I'm gonna throw Jordan. I'm gonna go. Who else? I throw Kareem in there just for respect. Duncan and
smartest power forward ever.
I'm gonna go with Hakeem. I'm gonna go with Hakeem around.
Hakeem over Shaq.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, now see, now we got to get. Now come on.
Hakeem had a way.
Oh no.
Oh
no, Shaq.
And he was stronger than Shaq.
Wait, who was stronger than Shaq? Hakeem was stronger than Shaq.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
So wait, so you said Hakeem can beat the Lakers Shaq prime?
Hell yeah.
Hakeem can beat the Lakers Shaq prime? Lakers Shaq?
Yeah, he would have beat the Lakers Shaq. The only reason
HD, I have to disagree, brother. The only
reason the Lakers was winning because y'all had the rest Kobe. Y'all had the rest of
Kobe.
There you go.
Now, Sacramento did get robbed. They got robbed by the Lakers, and that was reported. That was reported. Everybody was saying,
"Bro, y'all robbed the Blazers. Y'all robbed the Spurs. Y'all robbed."
I'm a Warrior fan.
Oh, okay, you're a Warrior fan. Okay, well,
I'm a Warrior fan. Okay, well, I'm not a Laker fan. I hate the Lakers.
Okay, well, they robbed. Hold on, let me finish. They robbed the Blazers. They robbed the Spurs, and they damn sure robbed the Kings. The Kings.
They robbed the Kings. I felt bad for the Kings. I thought the Kings don't win the whole thing.
No, man, Shaq ain't all that. I watched Shaq in Orlando. We didn't get good until we got Penny and Horace Grant.
But AC, you have to admit, 2000, 2001, he was dominant.
Overrated.
Big time overrated.
No, they swallowed the whistle them 3 years. If you go back and watch, Shaq was getting away with offensive fouling, pushing people, clotheslining dudes. Bro, Shaq was about to get his head split about a bunch of times that season. Niggas was getting mad at that shit. And then hold on. And then I'll give you something better. Every time he played the Blazers, Rasheed used to do him dirty. Tim Duncan used to do him dirty. Weber used to shit on him. If it wasn't for Kobe and that supporting cast in them big games, they would have been out the league with the refs. The refs
Kobe was a monster. Kobe was a monster. That's the Black Mamba. I didn't like him.
Because in the fourth quarter, this is what I argue. Hold on. This is what I argue with Shaq fans. If you go back and look at the fourth quarter numbers during those championship runs, Kobe outscored everybody in the league and on his team in the fourth quarter. You could go back and watch it. So that's what I'm saying.
True,
all this Shaq wasn't never dominant. Shaq's not a top 5 or 10 center, bro. I got an argument. He wasn't better than Moses. He wasn't better than Gilmore. He wasn't better than Kareem. He wasn't better than Bill. He wasn't better than Will. Shaq was just in an era where there were no centers. In 2000, there were no centers left. Everybody retired. King was gone. Pat was gone. David Robinson was gone. You just had Tim Duncan and power forwards. You had Brian Grant trying to guard this dude and an old Arvidas.
I remember. Yeah, I remember.
And then if you go back and watch Rick Smits and Arvidas Sabonis, they was giving him problems the whole year, and they was old. They weren't even the prime Rick Smits or Arvidas.
So who's the greatest center all time then?
Hakeem.
I don't know. It's subjective, but you could say Hakeem. You could say Wilt. You could say Moses.
I think more skilled was Kareem. I think Kareem was more skilled.
I got Moses over. Honestly, I got Moses over Kareem, dog.
At the winning time, I had to put Moses in front of Kareem.
No, before winning time. No, but see, I'm older. Hold up. But I'm older than a lot of y'all though.
Right.
So I watch these games. I got Moses because Moses was a damn dog, especially the ABA Moses. Go back to the ABA because in the NBA he was older. But in the ABA, man, Moses was murdering dude. He was murdering Kareem when they played each other. And then, dog, also Wilt is up there too. Russell's up there as well. You got a bunch of guys that's up there, dog. But Shaq ain't one of them.
Right.
I know that for a fact.
So, okay, what about Shaq and Dwight Howard? Who's better?
Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard played.
Prime Dwight Howard was a monster, though.
Dog, okay.
Booty Bandit.
Hold on. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. Who on the Dwight Howard team compared to Penny or Horace Grant?
Shoot, man. Only one I know was that New York dude and Nelson, Jameer Nelson and Rashard Lewis. Rashard Lewis was good though.
Come on, dog. Jameer Nelson wasn't on that level. Stop it.
Oh no. Jameer Nelson was on that level, but
he wasn't all that. It was.
No, he wasn't all that.
It was Turkoglu who was killing.
Right.
And
Turkoglu too.
And Dwight Howard got help because he had them shooters, Rashard and he do.
Yeah.
They was balling. But them niggas weren't better than them Shaq teams. Shaq had way better teams than
Shaq had Penny Hardaway, bro.
Right.
Penny Hardaway was and Penny Hardaway was about to take over the Orlando.
It wasn't even that. The thing was, Shaq problem was what I told the Laker fans. Shaq is lazy. Shaq is a guy who loves to party, love to mess with the hoes. I don't have a problem.
Hey, that's I don't have a problem. I would do the same thing. If I was Shaq too.
No, but I understand that's fine. But when you're not putting in work, if you're not working out, you're not with the team. Dog, that causes a lot of friction. Dog. A lot of dudes did not like Shaq. The only people that were cool with Shaq was Dennis Scott because that's his bag boy, and then Horace Grant because Horace Grant was cool with Shaq. Horace Grant a veteran, but everybody else, dog, was rolling with Penny because Penny was there at the first one in, last guy to leave. And then if you go to the Laker teams, nigga, Kobe the one who took it from him. Everybody was rocking with Kobe more than him because Shaq was coming in out of shape, lazy, not putting in time with the film work, not working with the young players. He wasn't doing none of that. See, they pulled his persona out there for you to make you think Shaq was this guy. He wasn't. Shaq dominated because there were no centers left. There wasn't a center left to really go with Shaq until Ben Wallace came and Yao Ming. That was it.
Oh, that was Shaq kryptonite, and Shaq is great. That was his kryptonite. Penny Hardaway was his kryptonite. Not Penny Hardaway. Ben Wallace was his kryptonite.
Yeah, everybody else was.
Ben Wallace was his kryptonite, boy.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody else was old at the time, bro. Like I watched these games, bro. I grew up in the late 80s, early 90s. I watched all these guys. That's why when people talk about Shaq, I just sit there like, whatever. I watched him up close. I watched Shaq. Shaq was great as far as a talent. If you want to talk about talent and athleticism for his size, yes, he's one of the best. But if we're talking basketball player, footwork, skill, bag on bag, you heard a bag. When you go to the court, who got that bag? Who got that bag? Who got that left, that right, that crossover, that turnaround, that over the left? Dog, his game is a D-, dog. Like straight
but
up.
Tim Duncan, he really didn't have his game was boring though. But he was good.
I don't give a damn. But Tim Duncan's game was an A+.
Right.
I could take Tim Duncan. Right. I could translate Tim Duncan to any era. He gonna kill you with that post game. I could translate Kobe and Mike to any era. I could translate anybody like Chris Webber, Steve Wallace to any era. I can't.
How about Rodman?
Shaq would have found. Oh, Rodman, hell yeah, Rodman has the
highest. Yeah, Rodman raw.
Rodman has the highest winning percentage of any NBA player in the league. And everywhere Rodman went, the defense got better.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right. How about AI? HD, how about AI?
That's my boy right there. That's the GOAT. One of them. That's my boy. AI.
HD? How about AI?
I think AI is the greatest.
Yep, you still there?
I think he is.
Who, AI?
Yeah, AI. I think he's one of the greatest. That's one of my favorite players, bro.
It's like this. If Michael Jordan would have kids, his two sons would be Kobe Bryant and Allen Iverson. That's it.
Facts.
Right there.
Facts.
That's it.
Facts.
So, yes.
King Jeffrey.
That's it. Yeah, that's his kid.
Hey, King Jeffrey.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What did you ask?
Yeah. No. I said before I answered, I said, yo, I had two NBA kids, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson. Those is two kids right there. So that's it.
Dog, it depends on who you like. I mean, each era, like there's old school people who say Oscar Robertson, or they say Elgin Baylor. You got some.
I just remind me of Isaiah.
You got people in the 80s say Isaiah, Magic, or Bird. Or Dominique, it depends on what you like and stuff.
Yeah, no, because it's the really,
and everything.
No, it's a real question. I really asked.
Where you rank Melo?
Melo's in my top 75 or top 80. Yeah. I got Melo.
Melo was cool. I like the Melo with the Nuggets.
Melo problem was he wasn't strong defensively.
Right. Yeah, he wasn't a defensive player.
Yeah,
and Melo will tell you that himself, though. He wasn't a defensive.
Yeah, but Melo, as far as the post,
Melo will tell you that himself.
He's one of the best in the post.
Oh yeah, for real. Offensive genius. Like his offense is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. He got bag on bag.
Yeah, he had
moves.
Yeah, he got
Melo. That's Melo.
Yeah. The first question I want to ask you, like you said, era. You think AI could transition to any era? AI.
Yeah, AI could. I mean, but AI would have to be more. He would have to be more of a traditional type of point guard in certain eras.
I think he can play in this era.
Honestly, he could because he could play the off guard. He could come off the screen.
AI
could run plays because if you watch,
I would be John Morant.
If you could watch him with he better than John Morant.
No, he's better. I'm talking about he would be the John Morant in this era.
No,
you know what I mean?
I know what you're trying to say, but he's
not John. No, of course John Morant is not AI. I'm just saying
John Morant didn't have the skill that he had in the mid.
Oh no.
Oh dear God, that annoys me to try. That not having no mid.
AI got that mid range, and then plus AI could play without the ball better than Ja.
Yeah,
true.
Yes, he can.
AI will average 40. I think AI will average 40 in this.
No, AI would average, AI would average 50. AI would average 50 in this era.
Oh wow!
Hell
for
yeah.
real?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Hell
yeah.
Easy.
Hell
He would average.
That's
50.
a good question though.
He would average.
Because you can't touch in this league. Now.
Mike would average 50. AI would average 50. Kobe would average 60.
Kobe
would average.
Oh no! I don't think Kobe better than Jordan though.
I do. He's better than Jordan.
I think Jordan's better than Kobe.
No, I don't. Kobe.
You don't
Jordan,
think so?
Jordan, no, Jordan didn't have the bag Kobe had. Hell no. Jordan was more athletic. I say athletic.
I was thinking about Jordan. I was sticking with Jordan. I was sticking with my crazy brother.
I'm not.
I'm sticking with Jordan.
I'm
sticking with Jordan.
Listen.
I'm
listen.
not.
Even Michael Jordan said himself, the only person that could beat me is 8 or 24. That's it. Those are the two. Well, I think 24.
He even said Kobe was more mentally tougher. You think Michael Jordan would have handled that rape allegation like Kobe? Hell no. He would have.
Hell no.
I don't know. There's very few people I know who would handle that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who would have handled that and still get off a helicopter and drop 50?
That fool said helicopter. No. HD, he dropped 80 and got off the helicopter. And the helicopter dropped 80.
That's what I'm saying, dog. It's like
he dropped 80. And the helicopter dropped 80.
Jordan was great
against the Raptors.
Jordan was great, but no, he ain't had no bag like no damn Kobe. Kobe had a
bag.
He
had no bag.
Okay, I'm sticking with Jordan. But
that's fine.
I got Kobe. I don't mess with
him. Yo, listen. Kobe had Whole Foods. Kobe had Whole Foods. He had Target. He had Walmart's. He had BJ's. He got all that shit.
Kobe was a monster. I hate playing Kobe. Like, I was a Warrior fan. I said, here we go. I was to put my head down. When he used to play with Monte Ellis,
you knew what time it was.
I said, here we go.
You know what time it is, man. You know what time it is. Yo,
when that fourth quarter came, because we was whooping them. We was whooping on the Lakers. And then that fourth quarter came. I said, here you go.
Yeah, Shaq fouled out. And he
went. I said, he woke up. You woke up.
Always. Shaq fouled out all the time.
Like always. It's like that's messed up again.
All the time he fouled out. All the time. But Shaq walk around here like he was just the sole reason they won. Like, dog, stop playing. We know you, nigga. We know you should kill him. We know you.
Oh my God.
Yo, it's like this, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna front. Number 24 was perfect.
You said what?
I'll be back in 1 minute.
Oh, you cool? We'll be here. What'd you say, King Jeffrey? What'd you say, King Jeffrey?
I said, number 8 was wrong, but number 24, he was perfect. Number 24 was perfect.
Man, number 8 was crazy. See, number 8 was dunking on everybody.
Right.
And then I found out, and then I found out Vince Carter took that arm in the basket from Kobe.
No, Vince said he's been doing that since high school. So,
well, Kobe did it in the dunk contest. In high school.
Because I remember, because they asked him about that arm in the rim. He was like, dog. First, I was trying to see could I touch the top of the backboard. He was already doing the whole stick your arm and pull it out. He just didn't do the hang on. So when he did the hang on, everybody was like, what the hell was that?
Well, I saw Kobe doing it in high school too. Because they did the dunk contest and Kobe put his whole arm through the rim and hung on it. So that's all I'm saying. Somebody got to do their little time machine.
Man.
Yeah, he said Steph was the face, so everybody knew Steph was gonna be the guy. Like because Steph ass was different. He had that charisma. See, Steph got all the young kids and shit.
So yeah, what the heck happened? Last night's game, because I didn't even get to see everything.
Typical.
Basically the Eagles, basically our run game didn't do anything. Mike Evans choked. Baker had a turnover, and Rashad White fumbled. So that killed us. Mike Evans kept dropping the ball. If he would have caught that touchdown, it would have been a different momentum in the game.
Oh damn, he dropped a touchdown.
Yeah, he dropped a touchdown, and he dropped 3 first downs. And then we lost our corner, and then AJ Brown started going off after Dean went out the game. And then the other game, the Bengals moved Chase inside, and he started going off, and then they started running the ball.
Man,
the Eagles D line is what really was killing us.
I saw one of them plays. I'm like, damn, the fumble when White fumble. I'm like, bro, you can't.
Yeah, Jalen Carter turned around and then knocked the ball out his arm.
I was like, nah, this boy wilding right now. How you turn around and do that,
bro? They got a D line. Shit, they defense is. That's why I keep telling people I see them going back from the NFC. I don't see nobody really beating them.
Yeah, because the NFC, it's not a lot of people in the NFC. It's just the NFC is trying. It's just Philly.
Man, honestly, there ain't a lot of people in the AFC either. The
NFC, bro. We've been beating the AFC a lot this year. We own the AFC this year so far.
So who you think gonna win the Super Bowl, NFC or AFC this year?
Probably AFC.
They'll probably give it to the AFC.
They'll probably give it to either Pat Mahomes or Josh Allen. They gonna
That's
screw
if Josh Allen
somebody.
can't even get there.
They gonna screw somebody to get them there.
To be honest, I really hope it be Baltimore and Philly. I want to see Lamar versus Hurts.
Oh, they ain't gonna do that.
They definitely ain't gonna do that.
That's way too bad.
Bro. As bad as I want to see that, I know that ain't gonna happen.
That would be like the #1 Super Bowl. Like just,
it would.
That would just make so many numbers.
No, honestly, it would be. It would make record numbers, but they're not gonna do that. They not trying to get rid of that position, dog.
You see that's what happened.
They own it. I was like, bro, the only reason why they let Patrick Mahomes,
that's where it is now.
They only let Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts play in that Super Bowl because both of them was light skinned. If it wasn't for that, Jalen Hurts would have never.
Jalen Hurts brown skin. Jalen Hurts not light skinned. Jalen Hurts my color. He like dark brown.
Yeah, but Mahomes hang out with the white side of his family, so of course they're just gonna let that you do. Like they're like, all right, we can let you have like one guy. Like Jalen Hurts ain't as. If it was Lamar Jackson, they would have nixed that right away. They was gonna let anything like that happen.
Wow, yeah, that's man. But that would be a great Super Bowl though.
It would, man. But this game dirty as hell.
Yeah, it would be, but they ain't finna do that.
But the NFL had to do it because it's black quarterbacks more than
they gonna keep that.
They gonna hold on to it as long as they can. And that's
just like they do everything else.
Because
the NFL,
the LA Rams,
the NFL don't want to become the NBA. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep from.
Well, it's become the NBA.
Like they want it. They was like, okay, we can have black players, but we don't want it to be too black.
Right.
Well,
no, they don't want the quarterback position to be
right
black because they don't want that position to be all the way black.
Well, that's the most. That's the most now. It's only like two good white quarterbacks, and that's Herbert and Burrow, and that's it.
No, I wouldn't put Herbert and Burrow up there.
Allen. Listen.
Have you seen Burrow right now? That even without the injury, that boy is now corporate. He is not the
That's
same.
Joe. That's Joe corporate, dog. He put Shiesty away.
Right.
I got my money. Thank you.
And then Herbert, I like Herbert, but he a choke artist. I think that might be a little more.
I want to see Herbert with another head coach, but he got the tools. But my thing is, at Oregon, he had the tools. His issue is closing the game. He don't make the throw to win or close the game. That's his issue, and I think that's what's going to be his issue. Joe Shiesty, his thing is he can't take no damn hits.
Nah, he can't. That's
offensive line is trash. I'm a Raider. I hate.
I mean, but I'm saying they don't revamp the offensive line this year and last year for him, and he's still getting his ass whooped.
They are not gonna let you.
So it's like it's either this is what I'm saying. They need to run the ball more. If they run the ball more, I think the Bengals could be the best team in the league, but they don't run the ball. It's the same with the Bills. They don't run the ball. The Ravens' issue with y'all is y'all could win the Super Bowl every year. It's just injury.
John Harbaugh.
Is health. Is health at the end of the season with y'all.
And health and John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh.
I'm not a John Harbaugh fan, but like Trey said, I can't disagree with him. What other coach you gonna put in there?
Right.
Everybody's trash. Everybody's trash. I agree with him. Like Trey's right. Like everybody's trash. Who you gonna put in there over him? You gotta find a coach that's really that dude. Because outside of John Harbaugh, the Philly coach is good. The Colts coach is good, but that's only two people really. And then Mike Tomlin, I like Mike Tomlin. But sometimes Mike Tomlin be house niggering it too much.
Right. I mean, as you see, Matt Canada's still there.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
no, scrub. As you see, they told Kenny Pickett over Malik Willis.
Oh, right. Too.
Right.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not his call. I'm not talking about because of that. I'm talking about
actually Mike Tomlin won Malik Willis.
No, it's not. It's not even that. At times, Mike Tomlin, dog, his teams come out very, very sluggish and very slow.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I'm saying? And then they start picking it up later. It's like, and then sometimes he lets some shit slide a little bit. But I understand if he doesn't have the power, people saying he got the power, but I don't see it because Matt Canada was a general manager pick. And Pickett was the general manager pick.
That's crazy.
So but Pittsburgh don't fire coaches, so they're gonna keep.
My thing with them is they put so much expectations on them at the start of the year. Then they look at them sideways when they underachieve. I'm like, bro.
That's true. That's the media. But to me, I had the Steelers third in the division. I had y'all and the Browns fighting for number one.
I know y'all as a whole. Like y'all, I'm talking about the media. And I'm like, even the fans just be buying into it. I'll be like, dog, y'all not that good. When y'all play real teams that know how to play y'all get mad every
time. Yeah, they do. They got smashed by the Niners first week like that, and then like if they play the Eagles, I think the Eagles will smash them.
Oh, the Eagles!
They always did. They did last year.
Last year, yep. Last year they did. So
they Brown shit on them.
Right. And that's why I told Jamaica last night, the hell is you talking about? Nick, did you watch the Raiders game?
Right.
They were terrible.
The Raiders lost themselves. The
Raiders beat themselves.
Yeah, the Raiders lost.
The Raiders beat themselves, bro. The Raiders should have had that game.
Jimmy G threw 3 picks.
Man.
He had 3 picks, dog. If Jimmy G wouldn't have threw them 3 picks, they could have won that game because they only lost 23-18.
Right.
They did, yeah.
It's like, bro, Jimmy Garoppolo. And quite honestly, they're lucky it wasn't worse because Jimmy Garoppolo was on the BS all night.
Oh man, was he?
Man, Jimmy Garoppolo's with them porn stars in Vegas. He ain't tripping.
Oh, I know he ain't tripping. He good.
He's with them porn stars in Vegas. He ain't tripping. Jimmy living his life. He said, "I'm in Vegas, bro."
Yeah, he said he good.
I'm in Vegas. I'm living my best life.
Someone's looking out for him.
If I retire tomorrow, I will be straight for the rest of my life.
Someone was looking out for Garoppolo because, like, yo, Vegas, and with you, man, we got you. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But see, Josh McDaniels should have never been hired, dog. He keep getting all these goddamn chances, and he's trash.
Hey, what's with these Patriots coaches? It's like they all trash on the building.
Because, dog, because it was Tom Brady. It was Tom Brady. Why
they all trash?
But I told y'all it was Tom Brady. They was good.
The only one who's shown that they was actually worth something.
Mike Verbal, huh?
Oh, Mike Verbal.
Mike Verbal, he was the only decent one.
But he wasn't on the coaching staff. But he wasn't a coach. He just played on.
He's a player.
Yeah, he's a player. He was a player. I'm talking about their coaching staff.
Yeah, the only coach worth a damn is Brian Flores, and we see how they doing him.
Right.
Yeah, Brian Flores was. Yeah, Brian Flores.
But they losing because Kirk Bussin, excuse me. Kirk Bussin.
Curfew Cousins.
I'm telling you, shit. He gotta be in by 1 o'clock.
You like that?
Yeah, doing all that yelling shit. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. You was losing to Dallas every year. Like how?
Every year you was losing to Dallas. You was losing to the Giants. Like, bro, you was just garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
RG3 was better than him. It just RG3 just got hurt, man.
Well, RG3,
they didn't want RG3.
The thing is, they ideally wanted Kirk Cousins.
They wanted Kirk Cousins. The owner wanted RG3.
Right.
Snyder.
Wow. Oh, for real?
Yeah.
But if you looking back at that draft, and everybody that asked me what I thought about it, I'm like, dog, if I go back to that draft, I wouldn't have picked RG3, knowing what I know.
No, I would have picked RG3.
I would have picked RG3. The problem is, he would have to go to a team that had a good foundation around him.
Right.
Mike Shanahan has always been known to run his players into the ground. That's what happened to TD.
Right.
I thought RG3 could have went with the Rams. I think he would have been better with the Rams.
Yeah, he would have been good with the Rams,
Yeah.
But I think they had Bradford at the time.
They did.
Bradford was trash, though. At that time.
Bradford wasn't trash. He was just injury prone.
Yeah, but
injury prone. But I'm just saying, at that time, it
was really just injuries. But because
when you look at that first year, he was balling.
Yeah, he was balling. That's what I'm saying. He could throw the ball. He just if you don't protect him, dog, he like Tua, dog. They get hurt. They ain't shit.
Right.
They're very brittle, so you got to protect them and shit.
Hey, D, what's his name? What's Tua's name?
Tuna fish.
That is tuna fish.
That's tuna fish.
God.
That boy Tuna.
That's tuna fish.
And he ain't even the can tuna. He the tuna in the pack.
Yep.
No, I thought y'all gonna call salmon coquette because you can smash it and then it's easy to fall.
Man, we'll see, man. Like I said, if they could keep him upright the whole year, they'll make the playoffs. They'll be dangerous, but I just don't see. Tuna fish has never finished the whole year anywhere he's played. He just doesn't. Like it's either a self-inflicted injury or somebody else hurt him.
Yeah, like the team hurt him last year, which is still the stupidest.
Right. Yeah, the team should have got sued for that.
Yeah, they hit him hard. Cincinnati hit him hard. Took him out. Thursday night.
Yeah, but he wasn't supposed to be in that game. He had a concussion, and they doubled up on him.
Yeah.
Cause he was
he was doing the gang signs on the field, bro.
He was throwing up West Side.
I'm telling you, that shit was crazy, bro.
I was like, damn, I know it ain't funny, but that shit.
No, it's not funny, but it's funny. Like, damn,
right.
Like, what the hell?
Oh,
like how?
I ain't laughing at nobody injured, but
nah, but
it was funny, but it was
laughing
like, how do you even get here?
We was laughing
I
at the fact that gang signs. I'm like, I ain't never seen that.
But he was throwing up gang signs. He was doing the West Side.
Bro, because he.
Oh man!
If you saw how his hands was after he got hit, that
it was scary, dog. It was. I ain't never seen somebody get hit and they throwing West Side up.
But to be honest, though, I thought that was his career. I thought it was over. To be honest, I thought he was going to be done. I just thought everybody
thought it was over when he hurt his hip.
Yeah.
He hurt his hip.
No,
yeah, when he was in college, he tore his hip up.
Yeah, he tore his hip.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, dog. Tua always get hurt. Like he like Sam Bradford. Like they always get hurt.
Sam Bradford, Chad.
Yeah, Sam Bradford got hurt, and RG3 got hurt in college.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. He had an ACL.
Like I always say, the running joke with those guys. I said, dog, they can't go outside and get the paper without tripping and falling.
They can't. If they trip and fall, that's the end of their life.
RG3 was kind of like Peter Griffin. Every time he hurt his knee, it's like,
yeah, he was on the ground forever.
Dog, bro. RG3 was so injury prone, bro. That last year he played with us, he played one game with us. Dude ran for a first down and got hurt.
Oh yeah. The last game with the Ravens beat the Steelers, huh?
Yeah, he got hurt.
Yeah, that was a good game. He had a great game.
Yeah, and he got hurt because he was trying to run for the first time. He ran out of bounds. I was like, nobody ever touched you. How you hurt?
Oh, against the Steelers. Oh yeah, Lamar Jackson had a COVID.
Yeah, he had COVID.
Yeah, and be honest, we almost had the Steelers, and all our players was out with the COVID. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that game. We almost beat the Steelers.
That shit was crazy.
That was crazy.
What's up, A-Dub? Yeah, man. Could have played with Eric Bieniemy. What's up?
Man, I wish Eric Bieniemy was with the Ravens. I wish John Harbaugh would pick Eric Bieniemy.
What's up, P?
Yo.
He would have. But the organization like hell no.
What's your overreaction for week 3, P?
Cut Rashad soft ass White. Cut his ass. Right. Trade him, cut him, something. We need to get rid of him. That man got cotton candy in his blood. He ain't it. Get him out of there.
Yeah, dog. Drop him off by the bridge.
Skyway, Howard Franklin, one of them. I don't care.
Hey, Scrub, how about y'all give us Breeder, dog, and y'all take White?
You can take that motherfucker.
All right, cool. We'll take Breeder.
You can take Breeder. I've been tired of him for a minute now.
Damn, he's soft too.
Yeah,
I want Jonathan Taylor, bro. Yeah. I want Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah. I want Jonathan Taylor too. I wish the Ravens.
Everybody won't Taylor. Nobody. They don't want
everybody want Taylor, but everybody want Taylor. But I say this: it's not that teams don't want to trade for him; it's the coach don't want to get rid of him.
I know. That's why I'm mad. Like I like
because the Miami Dolphins. They was like the Miami Dolphins sent them a package. And they was like, no.
Like, all right, fine. We'll show you we don't need him now. Since y'all really don't want to give him up, cool.
And the New York Giants, they didn't get rid of that defensive coordinator. Man. He used to play for us. We didn't like him either. He just blitzed every time. He don't know how to play.
And that's why I told Scrub. I said, how do you like Wink Martindale?
I don't think Wink Martindale the problem. I honestly don't think he's the problem.
What you think the problem is?
I think we still ain't got no damn pass rushers.
Yeah.
And they don't, and Giants refuse to run the
Well.
No, I think y'all do got pass rushers, bro.
Well,
It's just don't use pass.
No, we have a pass rusher, and he stayed hurt.
Well, Scrub,
Yeah,
what's
Thibodeau.
Oh, you talking about Thibodeau?
Yeah, I need to cut him off my fantasy team.
Not even Thibodeau ain't even getting after the passer like that. The guy who get after the pass is Ojolari, but he stayed hurt.
Right. Damn, it's a dilemma, man.
It was like, damn. And I'm not trying to kill Thibodeau because he's still like, it's only his second year. He barely just got through the 17 games. So I'm trying to give him time, but
I ain't trying to hear that.
Right.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like I want to, but you here? Let's go.
Yeah,
Ain't no one got time to wait for y'all.
you got to kick in, man.
Nobody want to smoke Thibodeau, man.
No,
Man, can I get my overreaction thoughts here?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to keep saying it.
Oh my God, I don't
even. I was the only Ravens fan that didn't support the Odell trade, and I know HD told me that I should give it some time, which I agree. I agree with what HD told me, but my feelings are still my feelings. Now, this same toxic Ravens fan base were the ones that were hyping the Odell trade. And now, after one loss, I'm not even talking about how the media reacted to the Ravens loss. Yes, we played bad. We didn't move the ball well. Bad play call by Todd Monken. Yes, we know that. But it's like people have forgotten that this is a new offense. And people expect it to be perfect and be running smoothly immediately. This is why I know that people don't know football. Yes, should we?
And I said the same thing coming into the season. I said, bro, we gonna have some growing pains.
Exactly. We
gonna have some games where we don't look hot.
And also,
like that Houston game, I was like, bro.
No, we were just rusty. We was rusty, bro. We were just rusty.
Let me just finish my thoughts. So at the end of the day, HD is right by calling out the Ravens fan base. Ravens fan base, in my own opinion, are the most toxic fan base in the NFL. So that's my number one overreaction. Let's go to the Dolphins. Really? They put up 70 points against a useless team, against a trash team, against a team that cannot run for their life, against a team that cannot block for their life, against a team that was confused, against a team that quit on their
coach. One true. I thought Sean Payton was the greatest coach in history. No, I'm just saying.
I take it even further than that. I thought the other coach was the reason why they was losing.
Right, I thought it was Nathaniel Hackett.
I thought it was homeboy. The reason why they was losing.
I thought Hackett, at least Hackett had him 2-1.
Yeah, hey, hold on. See, let me even finish. They said he was a Super Bowl winning coach. He made Drew Brees and all that crap. I ain't seen nothing yet from Payton. He's a Super Bowl winning coach, right? I didn't see nothing. So let's forget that whole Dolphin, whatever, people capping that they are a generational offense, all that cap. Until when Tuna Fish takes his team to the playoff, then come talk to me in week 18, like he just said. Come talk to me about Tuna Fish.
They're a playoff team. I just don't think that they'll.
He's not going.
I just think they're going to struggle. Right. I think they could get to the wild card or
AFC Championship.
But I don't know if they get to the championship.
Right,
I say divisional the best.
Yeah. So my last overreaction before I yield the floor. My last overreaction. How about them cowholes? How about them cowholes?
No. I actually thought they were gonna win the game, but when they gave up that big play,
I thought that was a trap game for them.
That wasn't no trap game, dog. The Cardinals.
That wasn't a trap game.
The past 2 weeks.
No, that wasn't a trap game.
Been giving problems to everybody they played. You better ask Scrub, man. Scrub was over there about to be 0-2.
Oh, I was about to end the guy.
He was on suicide watch.
So let me finish giving my reaction.
Yeah, we play Arizona, I think, next week. Yeah.
I talked about
Cleveland, Arizona.
No, y'all play Cleveland.
No, the following week we play Arizona. We go to Arizona.
Oh well, y'all better not walk in there cocky. Y'all better whoop their ass.
Oh no! I don't think we walk in there cocky.
I'm telling you, y'all better go in there and make sure they dead. Y'all better shoot them in the head. Shoot them.
I think we got, but the reason why I say we probably gonna beat the Cardinals because I think we got a little bit of extra motivation because Marquise Brown been asked for ass whooping for a long time now.
For real. Yep.
No, bro, it wasn't really his fault. He kind of was telling the truth. Get rid of Greg Roman, bro. Trash self.
Yeah,
get rid of
right,
Greg Roman.
Trey, you got to give him that, Trey. He was right to get rid of Greg Roman. Like,
yeah, like, bro, he was calling you like, get rid of Greg Roman.
But hold on. Yeah, you can say that, but he had his best season in Greg Roman's system.
I mean, not really. He had his best season because Lamar was there, dog.
Lamar was there. Lamar
plus Lamar was giving you the ball. You had the most target out of everybody.
But Trey, outside of him, who else was the ball going to besides him or Andrews? There was no
exactly. Man, you gotta calm down sometimes.
And we had receivers that don't supposed to be in the NFL. We had SFL receivers.
Right.
What do you mean SFL receivers, man? We had receivers from Europe, bro. We had receivers from Europe, man. We had receivers from Azerbaijan.
Oh shit, Bear said y'all finna lose Sunday to them.
Oh no! Look, for real.
We'll see.
I don't think you can beat the Browns, man. If the Browns played the way they played last week against us, we losing. The Browns, everything about the Browns is almost perfect. Their defense is just beautiful. Like, I love defense.
But that defense, Chubb is a big loss, though. Chubb was.
Hell yeah, it's a big loss. I mean,
yeah,
but I feel like. It's a big loss for them, but that
Chubb was a big loss. That's the best run back in the league to me. Chubb.
Yeah, Chubb was.
He was the best run back in the league to me. He used to be Derrick Henry, but Chubb.
No, I don't got. I mean, Henry was up there.
No, it used to be. It used to be Derrick Henry, but now, Derrick Henry got older. Yeah. So I say Chubb. Chubb.
You know what? I agree with you. I'll give it to Chubb. I wanted to say Saquon, but
that's a big loss, bro.
Right.
Big loss. Big loss.
It's a big loss. So yeah. So shout out to Joshua Jobs. Shout out to the Arizona Cardinals for coming to play. And HG said it. The last two games that the Cardinals played, even though they lost, they actually balled. They actually had
man. The Cardinals are gonna be straight, dog. They just had to get rid of Kingsbury. That's it.
They think about getting rid of Kyle Murray, and they try to get Caleb. So you don't get Caleb. The Ravens.
Yep, that's true. You called it.
Yeah,
but anyway,
they got a good team. I mean, they're not going to make the playoffs, but they got a good team. They'll be good next year. When they get
they'll trade Kyle Murray. They'll trade Kyle Murray.
Oh yeah. They're going to win some
trade Kyler Murray. They don't need to trade Kyler Murray. What they need to do is they need to this year once they.
That's why I said, bro.
They need to go get a wide. They need to go get another wide receiver, dog, and they'll be straight. Their defense is straight because they got the They got the defense. They got the coach from I think the Eagles, the D coordinator, I believe.
Yeah, the head coach. Yeah,
the head
that
coach.
defense is great.
They'll be straight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And for all you Arizona Cardinals fans, please don't. I understand Joshua Dobbs is doing his thing. I understand that, but don't start that. Don't start that.
No, bro, Kyle Murray might be back during us.
No, Kyle Murray coming back like week 6 or something, dog. He'll be back.
That's when we play him, right? I think.
For real? Kyle Murray's coming back this season?
Oh, we play them late in the season. By week 8 or 9.
Oh yeah, Kyle Murray be back there.
Wait.
Then who we play after the Browns? Who we play after the Browns then? Because we got 3 road trips. We got 3 road trips.
We gotta go to London one of those games.
Yeah, that's week 6. We play Tennessee in London. I know that.
We play Tennessee in London.
That's gonna be crazy. I have to wake up around 6. I have to wake up at 6 o'clock.
Right.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta wait till 12 o'clock to watch them play.
I mean, and again, another thing I wanted to mention. Like, did you hear what that horse mouth bastard said? Now Lamar can't throw. After one loss, people are still saying Lamar can't throw. Like, I don't know what's wrong with
They're
people.
playing this way. They don't have Kyler Murray. No, they're playing this way because they got a coach now. That's why I say, dog, fans are dumb. Nobody.
Man, for real, fans are really
But
dumb.
it seems like the Arizona Cardinal fans, they on the Caleb Williams USC quarterback train.
Bro, they don't need Caleb.
They are not getting Caleb Williams. I can promise you that.
See, this is the problem. It's like people don't build teams no more. Your team is fine.
Exactly.
They need to.
Well, I'll tell you this: like when 2018 hit, I was on Lamar Jackson train heavy. I said, "Can the Ravens get Lamar Jackson, please?" I was on that train heavy.
Oh, please. I knew we would go get him because when he came out and said, like, bro, you not making me a quarterback, I don't want to play for you. And I was like, there's only two teams that could possibly get him. There was only one team. I was like, well, the Patriots can still snatch him in the second round, but when we traded back up, I was like, yep, we taking him.
Actually, I thought the Saints was gonna get him, bro. They were saying the Saints was very interesting.
They weren't gonna get him. No, they weren't gonna.
No.
That didn't even sound like Sean Payton. Payton won't
exactly. That does not sound like Sean Payton. That does not sound like that cracker.
No, he was screwed.
But I'm glad Baltimore got him.
Sean Payton would have screwed his ass up.
I swear, he would have screwed Lamar up, man. Lamar would have been out.
Yeah.
Lamar would have
well,
been out
Belichick would have too. I'm glad he didn't go to the Patriots.
No, Belichick wasn't gonna get no Lamar. Belichick got his boy Mac Jones, and he's.
But there's a rumor out there. There's a rumor out there that Bill really likes Lamar. I don't know how true it is.
Yeah, Belichick really liked Lamar. They said Belichick really liked Lamar a lot.
Belichick
a lot. They did.
Don't fall for that bullshit.
No, but for real though, they had him at the when he was doing his visits. He actually went up there for a visit.
Man, don't believe that bullshit.
From what I've heard, also they also communicate outside of football. I don't trust shit. They communicate outside of football. But that's what I'm saying.
Shit Belichick say.
But I am so happy that Lamar did not go to the Patriots because Boston and that New England area is full of cracker.
I heard. I'm not from Boston. I don't know, but I heard Boston is very racist. I heard stories.
Bro, I've been in Boston. I've been to Boston several times. I have family in Boston. I have friends in Boston. Trust me, I know. Even white people complain about the racism. That's how bad Boston is.
What?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. He would have lost in Boston compared to Baltimore, bro.
Bro, Boston crazy to the point that white people complain. Trust me, that's how bad it is.
Well, everybody hating on Kyler Murray.
People complaining.
Everybody always hate on black quarterbacks, dog. It ain't nothing.
Yeah, black quarterbacks get the worst.
Black quarterbacks just get hated on. They want the.
They said Lamar should switch to receiver.
Right.
I'm like, dog. He went from Kyler Murray went from the most lovable quarterback to now he's like the most hated.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like because that white boy Cliff Kingsbury got fired, dog. They love Cliff Kingsbury for whatever reason. But I don't know. Cliff Kingsbury was a sorry ass quarterback in college, and he sucked as a coach too. So
exactly,
I don't get it. It's like white people praise mediocrity, but a black person does well. They don't praise it. They like, oh, it's effed up. That's a fluke. You know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson a fluke, but won the MVP.
That was sad when he came out. Bill Polian trash self, bro.
I won't listen to that.
Lamar Jackson won an Heisman, but they told him to switch to
wide
receiver.
Can
you imagine that? How many players can say I won the Heisman and the MVP?
Dallas hate every quarterback. Dallas' problem is they stuck with Jerry Jones.
Exactly.
They can't blame nobody.
Jerry Jones is ruining their team.
Right. So they basically got to blame everybody else but Jerry Jones because they stuck.
Jerry Jones ruined their team, bro.
And listen, Jerry Jones wanna be the head coach. He want to be the general manager.
He is the head coach.
He want to be the quarterback. He want to be the running back. He want to be the wide.
Can I say something?
He want to be he want to be every damn position. Jerry Jones is the main reason for the Dallas Cowboys downfall.
Everybody knows. Exactly. Bro, he wants to be the face of the franchise. How can an owner be the face of the franchise? Like, how? Like, you own the team, for Christ's sake. Like, why are you trying to be the face of it?
Our owner, you don't see our owner. Our owner don't even talk. You don't even see him. You don't see him at all. He's like a dust. It's like you don't see him at all.
I don't see Steve Bisciotti until like this time, unless he gotta do a press conference or something. Other than that, you don't see him. It's like
I was watching look. I was watching.
I don't even think he'd be at the game.
Look, I was watching an interview with our general manager.
Jerry Jones be at the game.
Oh, Jerry Jones, man, he want everything.
He's everything.
On the sideline. I was like, if he wasn't on, he'll probably be on the field.
Exactly.
He even be at the boxing matches, bro.
Come on.
He'd be there. He'd be there too. Bro.
Like what you call when Robert Kraft, they was like, oh well, what about I said Robert Kraft? He only do that just to show his face. Like one time he was at a Boston Celtic game, and they was like, well, what Robert Kraft doing at a Boston Celtic game? I said, bro, he just doing that just to show his face.
Right. Yeah, Robert Kraft, an OG player though. You tell. But
I like Steve Bisciotti and Robert Kraft. They don't talk.
Oh, yeah, you don't see Steve Bisciotti. You don't see him at all.
And again, I was watching this show.
He don't like to be out there.
If you see Steve Bisciotti, somebody really done effed up.
Right.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that's like when you working at like one of the fast food chains. If you see some guys in some black suits, yeah, somebody that effed up.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and that's what this guy was saying. What's his name? Our general manager Eric DeCosta. He was saying that Steve doesn't interfere. He doesn't interfere with anything in the building. Like everybody does their job. Everybody knows what to do. Doesn't interfere. Even during that old Lemar situation, he didn't say nothing. He didn't do nothing. He's just there. But like Trey said, if you see Steve in the building, somebody messed up. And somebody's getting fired. Straight up.
Somebody losing their job. I don't know who.
I don't know who, but somebody's losing their job. Jerry Jones is what is killing the Dallas Cowboys fans. And that's why I tell them.
Yeah, as soon as Jerry Jones retire or
hold on. Let me stop you right there. He ain't retiring. He gonna be in there till he dies.
Oh, well, whatever. But his son take over Dallas. I think they'll win the Super Bowl. Other than that, they not winning.
His son can be a good general manager. Stephen Jones, he can be a good general manager for them. But Jerry Jones. To be honest, Jerry Jones is more about the spotlight, people talking about the Cowboys. He doesn't want to win. He's already won. He has 5 Super Bowls and he has the most expensive sports team in the world. Like no matter the category.
Yeah, they worth like $9 billion.
Yeah, $9 billion.
$9.2 billion.
$9.2 billion. So it does not matter if the sport is hockey, soccer, handball, rugby. When it comes to sports team, Jerry Jones has the most successful sports team.